And there we have it. Welcome, friends, lovers, and everyone in between to Creeper World 4, where today we're going to be trying to fight back the wave, the blue wave of death that comes for us all. It is the ultimate tower defense game of 2026. I don't know when it came out. It definitely came out, I think, in 2024. But it is an amazing game of trying to hold back the Creeper. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So come along, subscribe, and I like all that fun stuff and like the video. Cool, awesome, great. Appreciate you, every last one of you. Did I hit the analytics yet? We're gonna be fighting back with the ultimate tower defense Creeper World 4 strategy indie developer game. Let's get that in. I know that chancing is actually kind of hard. So let's go to one where I haven't done before, I don't think. Let's try to systematically, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 worlds, 7 worlds left to go. Right, I'm 19 out of 26. So let's try to systematically move our way through and see what happens. Okay.
Great world, then lost, then renegade, then lost again. Praise be the founders.
A message from a knuckle cracker. The story missions will continue the full game. This is a bonus mission made from an early test map. Visit knucklecracker.com for more information. Oh, cool. Right. This looks very similar to the one where it was, what do you call it? Through the Valley of Death. Is this not just the same mission? Hang on. Is this not just the same mission? Exit mission, confirm exit. Before time. It is. It's basically like the same mission. It is. It has different texturing. And it looks like maybe the mountains are a little bit different. They changed it slightly. They changed it slightly. Yeah, so it's in top one. This bottom one has a whole bunch of mines down here at the bottom. So it's a little bit different version of that one. Okay, so this will be a good this will be a good warm up. Good warm up. We've already beat this before, so this is an old. Yeah, the other one didn't have this down here, so this is actually gonna be easier for us overall. I'm just gonna go ahead. Let's just go ahead and actually do our towers first. Let's go ahead and do our towers first and drag this all the way across. I kind of want to see. Can I just hit space? I kind of want to see if I can just do it. If that's where it's going to come down. Let's just drag from here then. Come on, damn you. Drag! There. Alright, I want to see if this will work instead. Kind of drag from that point, right? Because that's where it's going to have to, like, we don't want to take up any of the mining space, is the thing, right? So we want to make sure that we don't build on top of it at all. And surprisingly, we can actually get a lot of this from down here. Get this up here on this. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and personally place these, I think, because they're being funny about it. Yeah, then we're also going to have to get these edges. I'm going to go ahead and try to get them from down below then. If it can get the stuff from up top, I may as well do it from down here. This is the cathartic point of the game where I enjoy just... I enjoy just making the what do you call it? The resource network, I suppose, if that's what you want to call it. It's the word that I chose, so I suppose that's what I'm going to call it. Being funny about it. Drag this on down. Ooh, just barely not. Can I just destroy that? Put it right here on the edge. Little bastard. Of course it wouldn't. And then right here on this edge, drag this up, and then we're going to have to do this mountain personally. Honestly, I think we're looking good. Like, I think this is turning out better than I kind of expected. Like, usually when you start doing stuff like this, it gets really messy all over the place. Damn, so close. This is turning out not half bad. Not half bad whatsoever. I guarantee you they're probably going to try to launch a missile to that spot. Specifically that tail end for some whatever reason. Get one down there, get this edge, come around on this, get this edge, come down here, get that corner. And kind of build out for that so we can reach out into the rest of it. Right. And then is this going to connect anywhere? We can go ahead and put one here in the center and then drag this across. And get the rest of this territory. I love it. And that way it can connect to the rest of the mines over here. Actually, that one might be in the way. There. Which means I think I want my base to be over on this side, because that way by time they get down to this section where they can start building the mines, is only then when I'm actually going to want it to start focusing on actually making these, right? Is my line of thinking. So I don't want it to focus on it too early when I don't really have a lot of energy generation to begin with. Let's just start with that. Because those should be like the very final... like, what do you call it? The very final bits of this resource network. Speaking of which, I still need to finish parts of this wall. Actually, I need to rotate this around because it's being dumb. Stop being dumb. Don't be dumb. Be smart, like me. How do you do that? I don't know. I didn't read no books. I mean, I guess you know, to be fair, I did read a lot of books when I was younger. Mostly because of school, but I did kind of get fascinated with, like, what was it, like, Aragon? Or Aragorn, the book, like, that book series with, like, the dragon. Training it was basically, like, the first How to Train a Dragon. You know, before it got, you know, before it was cool. Before it was cool to train a dragon. I wonder if I'm lucky enough, like, these are just emitters, right? And this is what happened last time. Last time I was able to just build right up into here immediately. And then used this to my advantage to just take the rest of the territory and build up on top and stop the wave. Which means, if that is the case, I can just go ahead and just drag this bad boy down. Let's get a little bit reckless with it. Get a little bit reckless with our power structure. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at me getting reckless with it. Matsy. Whoa, guys. He's getting crazy now. That's how you need to subscribe. Alright, pull this in. Pull it in. So. Yeah, I can get a second connection there. Honestly, I'm probably going to want to do something like... pylon-y-wise. Can I connect it up to here? Yeah, I can. Unfortunately, can't get it up to there. And we'll connect up to there. And that goes up to there. And then we'll occasionally connect this in. This can go the opposite direction as well. Connect one there. Connect one there. Say we'll do one there. Do one there. Then we'll do one there. Right. And then we do have air units, but we don't have any creepers. Right? Oh no, there is a creeper. Okay. Creeper? Where did you get those eyes? Creepers. Jeepers. Get those eyes. Just make a whole bunch of these bastards, why don't we, right off the bat. And then we are going to be getting red on. Right, which means that we can do missiles. Missiles. I think immediately I'm just going for missiles. Like, immediately, just give me anti-air, please. If you don't mind. Be super helpful. Just to be real with you. Just start getting that going. And then I'll wait to do the factory. Because that's the thing that I could build that. Kaboom! Hello there, Mike O'Donnell. Welcome back. Thank you for being a supporter. Thank you for showing up. I greatly appreciate you. Playing more Creeper World 4. Feel free to let me know if the game is loud enough or whatnot. I know it's a little bit quiet. I'll actually probably, turn everything up a little bit. Why don't I? Turn everything up a little bit. So that way, at least that way it makes sure it's to hit the limiter. And technically speaking, even if it does hit the limiter, it doesn't exactly only sound that loud as the limiter. It still takes... It just kind of... Because, like, a loud... Like, if even though if, like, I were to have it, like, negative 30, something that's super, super loud at, like, you know, 200 decibels or whatever, is not going to sound the same even when limited down to negative 30. Does that make sense? Nothing makes sense. Loud, still loud. You don't understand. Loud, still loud. What is it that is so hard to conceptualize with you people? Loud is loud. Loud also, I hear, equal funny. Are there pterodactyls in this map? What's with the pterodactyls? I'm a bird, flapping my wings and shit. There needs to be more songs about birds. I know that there's a song recently about, like, birds dancing. This is kind of mysteriously, like, climbing up my walls, and I'm not really about that life, and, like, honestly, I'd really appreciate it if it just didn't do that, because, like, that seems really intrusive upon my lands, so I'm gonna go ahead and just build some mortars into the Mordors. Thank you very much, because honestly, even though there's still a lot of territory here to grab, and we are about to go in heavy deficit, but some of that will also be for the mines. We are in heavy deficit. Damn. Heavy deficit. Deficit. Heavy deficit. Excuse me? Why did you not build more over here? Thank you. Get a little bit more energy generation, if you do not mind. I know, so rude of me to ask. I just have to insist upon you. Please, just a little bit more. Just one hit of energy generation. I swear to God, I'll quit tomorrow. I can stop anytime I want. It's just I don't want to stop right now. We're actually not that deep into deficit. And stuff will be completing somewhat soonish. Maybe once upon a time. Who knows? Honestly, stay tuned to find out. That's right, I had to take a breath. I had to breathe. Oh, shit. That's not good. I feel like... Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. That's not that much of a problem. It's a little bit of a problem. There could be worse problems to have. Shit. 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 Jesus. Calm down. Oh, fuck. Calm down, would ya?
Oh, would you calm down, would you?
Let's go, let go, let go, let go my ego. You heard it here first, folks. Let go the ego. If you don't, war criminal. There we go. Move those in. Move you down, why don't ya? Let's go ahead and move you on up. Move you on up. Move you over. Move you on up. I'm actually going to go ahead and actually tell you to move back a little bit. I don't want you directly on the line, because you need to have a little bit of room to shoot. Yep. Oop. There it is. Oop. Shit. Okay. Some mortars going right away. Please. And also, you know, a thank you if you do feel so obliged. Hurry up. I got a mortgage to pay. And the water bill is about to be high. Is that anti-air in the ground? I don't remember placing that there. Surge inbound. Yeah, it's at 1800. Maybe if the mortars can keep it down just a wee bit, we can survive a little bit longer. Fill that in, fill that in. I probably need more. I need more mortars. More mortars. I need more mortars. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a little bit of room, why don't we? If I could be so obliged to be so kind to myself. Alright. Honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. We seem to have a lot of it under control. I'm gonna build a pylon here, which means that a pylon can go there. And if a pylon can go there, a pylon can go anywhere. I'm just gonna start with this line of bullshit going on. Right? Damn, it had happened over here as well, and I didn't even realize it. Just goes to show you how tentative I am. Go ahead and activate that, why don't we? A lot of things are breaking around here. Someone should probably get on that. Do I call a plumber? That's the problem. Get over there. You can go there. I really need to start making my red on. I need to replace these towers. Do that, please. Get that back going. I need to have my anti-air up and operational, but now I have the factory. I should have anti-air going. Ow, damn it. Ow, you bastard. How could you? Alright, let's go ahead and move you on up. Why don't go ahead and get you over there a little bit closer, and then we can actually just go ahead and build a cannon here as well, and a cannon there as well, and a cannon here because it said so. And let's build a nullifier right here just to be an ass. There we go. There we go. Missed a little bit. You missed a spot. Damn. Harsh. Harsh world we live in. I wonder if I can get away with this. Let's try not to. Let's try not to. Let's just build more mortars, why don't we? Are there any upgrades on this map? No, there aren't. It says available 0, buried 0, which means that there are none. Alright, that nullifier is about to pop off. That stash is 0 out of 2,000. Fantastic. This is 0 out of 2,000. Honestly, kind of missing a lot over here. Surprised not more is happening. Surprised not more happen? Bruno Mars is gay? Many talk. Alright, there we go. Looks like they got rid of the nullifier, unfortunately, but I do have turrets there now, so it should do better. Anti-air? Are we missing any anti-air spots? I think we have everything covered, right? Maybe not the front line, ironically. Ooh, just barely. Oh, that one's hitting the other side, you bastard. That's cheating. That's cheating. Can't do that. Alright, which means that I should probably do something about this, right? Go ahead and just build a whole bunch of turrets here just in case the water ever spills over again. Don't need to really worry about that down over here. I can actually probably just build this on over here. And then we'll just spam fill the line with mortars. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Now, honestly, if I were being interrogated, I'd be saying that I'm talking right now because this be talking. This shit fucks. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, do we have any more? Oh, we still got this one down here. I guess I'll get ya. I haven't forgotten about you. Not entirely, at least. You're getting close, though. Alright, do that. And then can I just get a pylon across, please? And then also thank you, oh so please and kind sir. Yes, and capture that. Ooh, this will even go transfer over too from there. That's actually kind of good. That's actually pretty top-notch. So if I go ahead and just make sure at least I get one of these cannons down, and then just place it down with a bunch of mortars, then we could be getting interrogated again, because this be talking. I wonder if I can immediately get away with a nullifier here. Unlikely. Hopeful. We can wish. And wishing is important in today's society. And also because this can just mean more generation, right? This is just more energy generation. Just spam this up. Do we have anti-air here? No. No, we don't. Should probably do something about that, honestly. And I will. I will do something about that. Get it going. We have enough. We have enough sitting around that we can honestly just afford to do this. Looks like we never quite got this hill because we're missing a connection point. That'll also be more anti-air for us. Otherwise, everything else should be completely taken care of. We don't have any upgrades. We don't really need to worry about that. I would like to have planes. How am I going to get to planes? Terps. Lots and lots of terps. We will make an area to have planes. Right, let's bring the elevation up to... I guess we can bring it up to 9. It feels like a bit much. Feels like most land here is down here on 6, and it'd be a little bit easier for me as well. Right. Be a little bit easier. Go and build that up. I'm barely in deficit, but deficit by like 9. That's barely, it's essentially nothing. Did actually manage to nullify that one single spore launcher, and funny enough, I might be able to bring my economy up here to the top. Let's go ahead and get a cannon going, just for good safekeeping. And then we'll build a nullifier up here. I don't think sometimes they spawn stuff, but I think they only spawn water if they're on water. But if they don't have any water, then they don't spawn. So as long as I keep the water off, we should be fine. This is not connected up is the issue. Who's connected now? One of you getting it? No? Damn you, this is kind of becoming a problem. Let's go ahead and move you down. No, let's go ahead and move you over to here. Because I don't want that to start spawning. And it's about to. Boom, bam, jam. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Thank you, do your job. Just keep that satiated and in a way. You got rid of some of our stuff. Let's get that nullifier back up. There we go. Now it's building. Now it's building. Now we're talking. Okay. Perfect. Let me go ahead. I'm just remembering now. I should have done this already at the beginning. But I'm remembering now. Turn off the phone. Or not turn off, but at least, what do you call it? Silence the phone. Now I can be a good YouTuber. There we are. Okay. Start getting the towers moving forward a little bit. I can get a little bit more energy generation out of this, I say. I probably should start marching forward. I kind of want to just get this done first. Get this ready. And then that's right, I was going to build planes. That's right, that's what I was going to be waiting for. So while I'm waiting for planes to get done... Alright, I forgot about the bugs. Oh, yeah. Literally completely forgot about the bugs. We need snipers. Right. Get these guys going, because we haven't gotten rid of that point of the... We need to get rid of that creeper spawner, but we haven't gotten there yet. There. Okay, that's nullified. Do we even have to worry about air now? Do we even still have any other... Yeah, we still have one spore launcher on the way back. This here... I'm going to go ahead and actually just move you guys over. I don't expect it to be able to reach. Maybe? Maybe if I were to get just this... Oh, it does reach. It does reach. Look at that. Fantastic for you guys, huh? What? What? There's still water over here. Fuck you. Okay, but that should get connected up soon. I need to have the pylon connect on through, get on over to the other side, so it's all connected up to the pylon network. And honestly, we have a lot of red on now, right? So why don't we go ahead and start building the... Let's go ahead and... What is the terrain of this? This is 6. Let's go ahead and start getting this terrain going. Right, there we go. Fuck it. Cover it all. Cover it all. So that way if that starts going, I can actually start filling things in how I want. The funny thing is, I think I might be able to... Let's actually have you guys do Yearns first. Just propagate out. Yeah, propagate out from where you are. Get rid of the mountain first. Terraforming at its finest. Surprisingly, the creeper is actually cleared right now of water. I wonder how far back can I get this. I want to place a cannon there. Where is a cannon? Let's not build one. Let's just place one. Let's go want to place a cannon there. Let's get these mortars. Get these mortars. These mortars. These turrets. There. And then build the line up. Now we're talking. Yeah, this is an easy one because it's literally just a repeat of the other map, but just a little bit different. Now, honestly, I could even have a lot more economy right now because there's still so much more mine space back over there. I can still go fill out all those mines. I just don't feel like doing it because we already kind of have our victory. Right. Gonna move this on over. What's even still emitting right now? This emitter, 10 every 0.5 seconds. So that's the thing that's still being an issue. I basically just need to put planes on that. Right. If I just put planes on that, I'm going to go ahead and actually put a few terps over here. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this little hole right here. If I finish this hole, I'll have enough room to just build my planes and then go finish this off. That is the plan, because they're going to do the nearest first, right? Boom, bada, bing. Now she sings, it's all done. And then now just gonna go ahead and tell us go move over there. Hey, yo. What happened over here? God damn. Where'd all this water come from? Like, hello? There's something down there? Not that I can see. Water just came out of nowhere. I guess it was maybe completely full and then it, like, a mortar hit it or something, so it just, like, blew up and pushed the water out. Or maybe one of my turrets went in it, so it just pushed all the water out. I mean, hey, that works. Something like that happened. I don't know. We can actually go ahead and get this completed. Get that connected up. Yeah, it deleted all of my pylons that I was going to have built up here. I'm going to just build these. Why not? Why shouldn't I? There we go. Just build them all up. Just build them all up. And then drag this line across. Bring up more of these mortars. We're actually kind of closing in. We're actually narrowing the gap here, which is really good for us. We don't got to worry about blobs anymore. We're going to just take these cannons. I'm going to go ahead and say, put these cannons up front. Go ahead and take these mortars and say, go ahead and move you guys up front. We got a few mortars over here. Go place you over here, closer to them. That's all finished. I can go ahead and just build my planes now to help finish off the spawner rotate. There we go. We don't have any blue white though, and we could maybe make blue white. Honestly, we could make blue white. Might be helpful. I'm not gonna be very specific about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and just drag it across. God damn, what is going on over there? What is going on over there? Does that volcano just spew out water? Is that like a water volcano? Is that what this is? Is that why that keeps on getting destroyed? Is that what's happening here? It's a water volcano? I'm not really sure how I stop that. I'm not really sure how I stop a water volcano. Just as a natural phenomenon that happens. Phenomenon? Phenomenon. 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 Da 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 da. Ba da da da. Yeah, da da da. Ba da ba da. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da.
Move on up, soldiers. It's time to blow things up. Damn my delayed speech impediment.
Build, build, build. Bob the Builder. Never met him. Great guy, though, I assume. Cool, awesome, great. Got all that finished. I'm gonna go ahead and just collect. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, just grab all this area in general. Go make blue-white for me. Damn, that's only 2 blue-white. That is a putrid amount of blue-white. That is baby amounts of blue-white. Like, what am I supposed to do with little wah-wah amounts of blue-white right now? Tell me. Like, what am I supposed to do? My life is over. Unfinished. Demolished, even. Move this all on over. Get this built back up because we have more flat ground. The terrain does not fit the same for building energy generation. So it's a little bit wild all over the place. We got missile defense for that. God, it really is a water volcano. Like, I kind of need to keep things here now permanently. Just because of water volcano shenanigans. Damn those water volcano shenanigans. Not again. Got shenanigans. Damn. Have you looked inside? Why is YouTube hiding that message? I had to approve it. Show or hide the message of, oh, perhaps flatten it. Again, why am I having to approve? This message is held for review. Perhaps flatten it? What, do they think that you're talking about some kink shit? Or something like, why is YouTube holding your messages? I have to allow them. That's funny. That's great. Okay, yeah, maybe I need to flatten it. Maybe I need to flatten it. Boom, bam, jam. I'm gonna take on my terp-to-derps.
Grab all you bastards. We have a hole to dig. Go.
The blue tree walked across the pond. Will this be flagged? Nope, didn't get flagged. So I guess it likes blue trees and ponds. Maybe it thought you were talking about some weird kink stuff. Oh, did my shit, my nullifier got destroyed. Not my nully. My nulla-wolo. It's actually kind of a problem. Yeah, it's gonna spawn, which means that this is gonna get destroyed. Why don't I go ahead and start making an M rift? I need to start making M rifts. Yeah, that's not gonna get it done in time. Is it gonna destroy it? Damn! Okay. I destroyed a tower. That's really about it, though. Looks like it spawned more water again. Yeah, I don't care about Creeper. Creeper. Alright, not too bad. Could be worse. Is very slowly and systematically taking out the mountain, one piece at a time. Watch as I make this mountain disappear! Magic before your very eyes.
It's called science. What's this science called, sir? It's magic. Indiscernible.
Here we go. Beautiful. Are my planes done yet? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and move these on over. The emitter's coming from there, so I'm gonna go ahead and take one creeper to there, one creeper to there, one creeper to here, and I'll do one in the center there. Right, and then I'll go ahead and take the rest of these planes. And I'm going to surround the emitter. In planes. There we go. I'm going to surround it in planes. That way that'll just kind of just finish the job for us. It'll kind of just, you know, do the whole winny thing. I mean, look at that. It just cleared all of that stuff out. Because a lot of that really was just like little bits of water. And it literally just cleared all that out. Right, I can't get rid of all this just yet. Let's take all these turrets. Let's try to move them in a little bit closer. Let's try to move them in a little bit closer. Let's just get this done. Right, and then let's go ahead and get this nullifier going. I want to see what's at the bottom of this of this mountain. You know, we can even start filling it up. Actually, no, let's not do that. Because then it's going to be hard to see. It's going to be a little bit hard. I mean, it's probably going to start filling in regardless. I still can't quite see. It looks like it's nothing. It looks like it's literally just flat ground. Unless maybe there was something and I just got rid of it. Maybe there was a spawner and by flattening the ground it, like, destroyed it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it spawns water again. I do still have these two upper pieces that need to come down. Go ahead and do that. Terraform. Go ahead and put a #1 slot right there. Get that going. Is there a tunnel from the left? Not that I've seen. I haven't seen any tunnels. But yeah, I'm guessing that, like, maybe there was, like, a blue piece. There's, like, these little, like, vines that can spawn water when they have water on them. So I imagine that there were, like, some blue vines down here, and then maybe me terraforming probably destroyed them. Right, I mean, I can put it 4 times speed. Like, we're all playing at 1 time. I'm gonna put it 4 times speed. No, see, look at that. It's still spawning water. Hey, now. Hey, now. That's against the rules. Get these terps over here. That's against the rules. You can't do that. Let's see if it does it again. Now that I got rid of, like, everything here. Go ahead and put these down here. Let's see what happens. We're on 4 times speed. Yep. It still just spawns water. Alright, rift jump. Let's get out of here. No, I guess it's just a spawn point. Never mind. My theory was completely wrong. Alrighty. Now let's start getting into the meat of it. This is now going to be a new map that we've never played before. Let's try this. I'll restart mission. Oh, apparently I've looked at this before. What the fuck? Exactly. Yeah. What the fuck indeed. Okay. What is this? I'm actually just gonna go ahead and hit play. I mean, I can just hit restart, right? But I want to see what happens when we go to 4 times speed. Because water spawns here, activates these vines. These vines are gonna start spawning water. So I need to focus on left-hand side. And then this right-hand side is still pretty slow, so I need to focus over here on the left immediately. And then I still have quite a bit of time before I even have to worry about the right. So I really just need to focus on this ridge here, looks like. And then this is just getting to the blue white. So this ridge first, then focus down here, and then we can focus on the right. Okay. Okay. I see. It looks like water doesn't get through on the backside. It does get through a little bit right here. Barely, but then it kind of gets in over here. But we shouldn't have to worry about that. Right? It shouldn't even be getting to that point. And then all that happens. Okay, and then anti-air. Jesus, look at this. Look at this wave. This is what happens when you just let the water play. You just let the water take over. You don't do anything about it, you just let it play out. It's actually kind of cool to see how it'll propagate, right? So that means that this area is going to be really deep. Like, even if I was fighting it, this area is really, really deep. God. These waves are going to be a bit of a struggle, I bet. Okay. I see. And there's 3 spores. Jesus. Alright, let's give it a try. Yo. I wonder if there's a way I can stop that. I almost kind of wish it was a little bit like a roguelike, where I can just, like, have abilities to start off with. You know? We do got some beautiful terrain right here for mines. So I'm actually going to go ahead and line this out now. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Rotate this around. I'm just doing this for the sake of the towers. Because I can probably build... No, I can't build back into that area. Right. Do that for the sake of the towers, of where I know to place them. Yeah, there we go. Just like so. We do have upgrades available to us, which is actually pretty peak. I do like that. I do like it when they have matches with upgrades. It just, you know, it brings a different dynamic to the game, you know? It just changes it a little bit, you know? It just makes it not so stale, being the same thing every single time. And even though that the upgrades do happen on a lot of maps, it's just like, you know, they're more fun. And plus, they just increase everything. Just give you a little bit more resources and whatnot. Makes you think about what you want to spend your points on, eh? Makes you really think about it. Gonna move this on over. They're not gonna be able to use anything about that bit. Go ahead and fill that in. Fill that in. It's kind of almost better that I just do this personally instead of just dragging it across. Because I guess I can do that. Do that for that. And then, boom, right there. Right, but then we are going to need them up top as well. And we'll put them on the back side. So that way they can actually connect up to the towers. Damn it, I hate it when there's just a little spot left. Like, I feel like I'm forced to, I have to cut it short, you know? You gotta fill it up. Put this all around. And then we can go outside with it. The water I don't think is gonna spread. Let's actually move that back a little bit. and move you back a little bit, because I imagine this is the revenge of the Avatar Waterworld Coalition, pretty much. Like, this is like when water strikes back, Avatar 3.
The water is back for revenge. Dun 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 dun. It's got an ass to kick and a mouth to drown. Dun dun dun. This summer, coming to a theater near you. Are you ready to get wet? Dun 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 dun. This summer, prepare to bring an extra pair of clothes, cause you're gonna get wet. An exciting new thriller hitting the market near you.
I don't know why it's hitting the market. Right. Cannon. Cannon. Can it or cannot? I think it can. There we are. Build all you mofos right away, please, and also, if you consider it, a thank you. Let's go ahead and get that red on. Read on, red off. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, wow. Wow. Alright, I'm going to lay paw, or I'm going to lay save, and going to lay save again. And continue, please. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of mischievous things we get up to. Going good, going strong. Things are happening. We're watching things being built. This is the fun part. Because really everything about this game really is just the beginning. That's why, like, yeah, I gotta spend so much time at the start, like, trying to set this up correctly, because everything about this game is really just about the beginning. If you can hold yourself off at the beginning, then you're set to sail for the rest of the match. It's just trying to get to that point is the hard part. I think I'm gonna want to also get this. I'm gonna wait on that until we get the turrets built. Till we get the turrets built. Because this is already coming over, and it's already going to crash into this and might destroy the turrets on the front side, because it might do a little bit of splash over. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so you know what I'll do. I built them over here. That's how you want to play it? Then I'll build them over here. You can't stop me. These mines are still kind of quite a bit off, which is concerning. Come on. Get built, idiot. Get built, idiot. There we go. Ammo, ammo, ammo. We need to hurry with this before it gets too bad. Before it fills in too much. Alright, and just build these immediately. Get the ammo going. Get the ammo. Move you over. There we go, there we go. Nice, nice. And then let's go ahead and build these up again. We got a little bit more energy generation now with those mines in the back. Shit, the water is off to the right. I forgot about it. Yeah, and you were just telling me to. Don't forget my side. And actually, that's my side off to my right. Okay, they're full up. Get you. Get you. Go ahead and place these up here to have a better connection. I can place them again quickly if I need to. I built those up, which means I'm going to use this time now to make myself more mines. More mines? Okay, okay. It's kind of actually hard. I kind of wish I could turn off the green. It does get a little annoying. It's kind of hard to see. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. I can do that. Can't do anything about that. Probably could have spaced those better, but, you know, oh well. I think that's good for now, and we can even get a little bit more energy generation, though, out of this in this method, though, because we can spawn those there. Can I place one, like, down here at the bottom of this hole? Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, Right, go do that. They might die. Unless I can get power to them. Nope, damn. Okay, well, that means I need to do something like this. And hurry up, please. Hurry up, please. Hurry up, please. It's actually kind of becoming a little bit of a problem. Becoming a little bit of a problem. Hurry up, please. Shit. Shit. We don't have any anti-air yet. You're landing there. I'm gonna say that. Go ahead and say build you another one. One's landing right here. We have lost some territory with this, unfortunately. I don't think we were ever able to hold it back regardless. Let's go back to save 2. So, we learned a few things. We're not going to be able to build these in time. Not going to be able to build these in time. And it held that one for a review. Perhaps shore up all the crack areas. Apparently, I don't know, maybe I didn't like the word crack. Well, because the wave was so big. Like, there is a lot of water I saw. Like, that's the issue, is that, like, even if I held this area for a little bit, the wave is huge. There is a lot of water coming. So, I need to do something about that. I'm gonna go ahead and build up here to start off with. Don't build 4 miners at the same time. Yeah, maybe I did just do this practically for the energy generation. Also, welcome, thank you, Dominic. Maybe I'll just focus on getting the turrets down first. I would like to at least have, like, 1 miner going. It's probably better to do it this... No, I mean, because how many can I fit in here? I can still only fit 2, but if I do it this way... I can fit that many. I can fit that many, but... I'll start off with 1. And then I'll probably then, at some point, as soon as these are built, I wonder if I want to just try to get the upgrades 2 right away, because that could be a huge bonus, because that's essentially, like, if I get the upgrades, that can essentially just double my economy right away, right? So... But I'm gonna need that, because it looks like I'm gonna be more on the defense side. Let's go ahead and start, because it looks like I'm gonna be more on the defensive angle, because that is a lot of water that's coming from this angle. Now I see why I have not completed this one. Because, ooh boy, that was quite a bit. Can the turrets... No, the turrets aren't gonna be able to shoot down this direction now. The mortars will be able to, but... Airstrike comes in at 4, yeah. You get a 4-minute timer right off the start. But honestly, the first airstrike, I don't have to be too concerned about. I can just build extra turrets on the inside to protect against that and just destroy it, because the water that lands isn't that much. Wait, are there creepers? There is. There's a blob nest. Okay. Noted. Yeah, I think that's what they kind of want you to do, is that they want you to do the mortars at the top and cannons at the bottom. If I can get enough in an economy going to actually facilitate that. Okay, hopefully these top bits get built soon, because we are gonna have to start feeding into these turrets, but I suppose it's important that we only really start building the turrets once we actually have this economy to do so to begin with. And I'm just gonna make a repeat of last time, where I'm gonna make sure I have extra connection points to my downward, material. Yeah, because those would have already been destroyed. I've been in the same scenario again. I would have just been in the same scenario again. And hopefully it doesn't destroy this power node, because that power node is going to be kind of important for just trying to keep these first 2 supplied. Right, okay, so that's done. I'm going to go ahead and boom. 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 Do that again. And then, yeah, and then now we gotta start worrying about this side. This side, I think, just gonna immediately build mortars on. And then let's get another mine going at the same time. Damn it, did it destroy it? You bitch. Okay, okay. You know, let me see if I can just go ahead and put this over here. Maybe I can slow it down a little bit. So that all got done. So that's actually finishing up. So then why don't I go ahead and actually build my upgrade station now. And then go ahead and build my Turpiderps. Actually, can I get this one hitting all 3 of these? I think that's all 3. And then I can go ahead and get this one. On top of that, let's go ahead and build our structure. How much time do we have? We're at 2:36, so we probably have, what, 90 seconds? 90 seconds until that happens. Just 3. Make it simple. Yep, I'll get more miners here in a second. I just want to build up this first, because I'm gonna need this to make the red on. Right, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and build you. Flip you around. Let's zoom in a little bit so we have a better angle at this. Can I fit 2 here? Yes, I can. That is unfortunate. I bet I can do something better with that, right? Kind of. No, because now that reduces me down to just 1. Okay. No, I can rotate that one around. Cancel that. Destroy this one. Now I can rotate this around. And drag it across. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. We did it before, we can do it again. Isn't there a way I can change my angle? Come on, it's... Last time we were looking at this way. We're looking at it this way. Oh, I saw it there for a second. I saw it there for a second. Damn. I'm defeated. I'm defeated. I want you to get in the hole. Oh, you fucker. You're not gonna do it again, huh? Fine. Fine. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just... Can I fit a miner here? No, I cannot. So it means I can just build this right here, then. Alright, that might be a little bit overkill. Not gonna lie. Honestly, it is overkill. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these 4. I want the Terps to be built first, and we still have the upgrade station to go. Not there, but we did finish the upgrade station. Okay, finishing the mines, which means that they will finish the anti-air fast soon, right? Please and thank you. Finish the anti-air soon, right? There we go, there we go. Now we got the anti-air. Okay, but now we're gonna need a lot more mortars, I think, over on this side. We need to fill in the gap. Need to fill in the gap. We can also probably just terp that. Close the gap. Right, and which means I need more up here as well on these sides. Okay, and then this guy is still by himself, kind of struggling, but let's go ahead and make a safe haven of these turrets, so that way they can be guaranteed to have a point to push out from. And keep that gap closed for us. I don't think that's too much to ask for in terms of production. Come on, build it. I may have done it a little bit too late. Getting these machine gun turrets up. Hold your ground, build them, build them. Hold your ground, build them. I believe in you. Come on, especially that corner piece. That corner piece will not die. There we go. Oh, we put one sprayer on in base. Get a single blue light going. Oh, I already have blue light. Never mind. All right, hang on. So, energy collection, mine production, fire rates. That's good. Anti-air should get that. I don't know about the rest. Honestly, I'm gonna build a little bit more anti-air. Just in case. And we do gotta worry about thingies coming across as well. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Can my mortars shoot over? Not really, but I can build one there. Alright. Alright, so that's all collecting. We're about to get another one, but we'll do fire range after that. We're not gonna get the sniper done in time. Where is it going? Where is it going? Yep. You bastard. And of course it's gotta be on the mines. Of course it's gotta be on the mines. Why wouldn't it be? Let's go ahead and just build a few over here on this side, just to get rid of that crap. And of course that didn't land either, but those mortars should be able to take it out, hopefully. Of course it's gotta be on the mines. Damn it. Yeah, this is why you were saying I should always have a sprayer on in the base, huh? Is that why? Hey, yo. Hey, yo, what's happening over here? Hang on, hang on. What's happening over here? Why is that spawning? Stop it. Why are you hurting me? How did that happen? How did that happen? Get that going, please. And put you down into there. Let's just drop you down. Okay, I need my mines again. I need my mines again. Let's go ahead and pause. Let's just make it easier on ourselves. There we go. Snipers are doing their job. I think the problem is that there's just a lot of water. Get those mines done. Get those mines done. Okay, okay. More energy generation. Cool, awesome, great. God, there's too much water, I think, is the issue. There's just so much water. Okay. Okay, I need more. I need a lot more of everything. Right, okay. I need a lot more of everything. Lot more of everything. Do that. Do that. I'm just gonna build stuff all around just in case something like that happens again. Just in case something like that happens again. Because I don't know what the hell that was all about. That was a little bit ridiculous. You know, if I had a donkey, I'd be like, damn, that was just like this situation once in Creeper World 4. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys? You get it. Live! Live, turret, live! Damn it. How's water getting through the double shield? Water's getting through the shield. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. No. Maybe we lost this one. We lost that one. Okay. What did we learn? I should have saved again. I wish there was a hotkey to delete instead of having to... You would think that'd just be the delete button, but... It's not. Is there a hotkey to destroy? Focus all inside on the high ground? Yeah, maybe. So, get rid of that. Let's say one here to the left, one there, one will be there, one will be there, one will be there, and we'll get an extra one. Like that. So what did we learn? Huh. So the shields don't stop. I need to focus... When I find a moment where I'm feeling safe in here, I need to focus on building things on the inside. See, water broke through here. Water was breaking through here. The shields don't hold it well enough. Water still leaked in through this left-hand side, it looked like. It didn't do well enough. East wall closest to the edge was where it all came over at 449. Yeah, because I think it did a thing. I think it did a thing where like, it all smacked up against the wall into this corner and got like exponentially huge and then like pushed itself through against the edge of the map. So I'm gonna have to like build like a line of stuff like up here. Yeah, so now we're on to the harder maps. Because the other maps I didn't have to restart at all. I don't think. Maybe one of them I had to restart, because I messed up on my spawn location. But this is one of those ones where it's actually harder. Like, that's what I was saying before. Like, this game is basically all about your beginning. It's all about how you start out, pretty much. Like, if you don't start out strong, then you're screwed. There we go. Sorry. It's re-upping in the background. Alright, take this refinery. Build one there. And honestly, I think I can afford to have two. And we'll start, yeah. What is these things? They take argon. What is argon again? Isn't argon the blue stuff? I can't. So how come I wasn't getting it before? Maybe I need to have the factory for it. Maybe getting the factory earlier could be kind of beneficial too. Because if that just takes red stuff, you know, if it just takes red stuff, then like we could probably get the shields active a little bit early, right? And that would be pretty helpful for us, I'd imagine. I do kind of wish that the power got up to the turrets sooner. But it is what it is. We managed to push it back last time, so we'll probably be able to push it back again. I think I have one less turret this time, which is also why I think that we can afford to have two mines. I did notice that it seems like the base focuses more on mines more than it focuses on building turrets. So I think that when it gets to the point where it starts actually building things, it focuses more on making these instead of your defenses. So maybe that's why having like making 4 of them at the same time is a bad idea, or even maybe even making 2 of them, because it focuses too much of your energy to them rather than to these turrets, right? Because I feel like right now it's even giving more to it right now in comparison. That's like 40. These are 25. So maybe it's giving like partial in terms of like how much. Like, oh, you get a percent, you get 4%, you get 4%, you get 4%, but 4% for a lower health item is going to be less than a higher health item. 4% of that one's going to be like 2, you know, or 5%, right? So now I have that. Do we still manage to make all those basically in the same time? Get you down, get you down, get you down, get you down. Get you down. Go ahead and move you over to there. Let's go ahead. Let's focus a little bit more. Let's focus a little bit more on mines. East wall, leave them high. Leave them high. Oh, you mean like back here? Yeah, like yeah, closer to this wall, I guess. Where do you mean like leave them up here? Because I think it's important that we fight this back for the moment. Because even if it starts pushing in later, I think we want to have the power generation, right? Like even like this right now, I can probably get some of this built before the water takes over. Right, wouldn't the momentary power generation be more important? Hello, YouTube just recommended the stream. What you playing? Playing Creeper World 4. It's a very interesting game of basically trying to fight back the water and maintain your economy. So, but what I think I want to do this time a little bit more is I want to build a little bit more, and I'm currently failing over and over again. I want to build a little bit more mines. Let's get that going. Okay, get them connected so we can start getting ammo in there. Cool, awesome, great. Okay, okay. See, look, so it's only they are gonna get destroyed, of course, but at least they've given us momentary energy generation. I'm gonna go ahead and get this preemptively, and let's go ahead and get the missiles ready. And we did not have enough last time, so I'm gonna put one more right in the center. And then on top of that, let's get more miners going. Build that out, build this across. And I think that's a good midpoint. Let's just build them in little sections. Oh, it sounds interesting. It's late for me, so I hope I won't fall asleep. Oh, it's all good. I'll talk in a really low, monotone voice for the rest of the stream. Maybe that'll help you stay awake. Is this helping you out? Anyway, so the little sheep started counting over the moon. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what do we need here? We need now let's go ahead and get our upgrades. We already have 120 seconds left until air time, so we already have anti-air. That is good for us. Which means let's start getting terps. We can get this one that can get all 3 for us. Right here in the center to get all those 3 upgrades. Get this ready. And on top of that, let's start getting more mortars. More mortars. Let's go ahead and get a sniper up here as well. Let's not forget about the snipers. I'm gonna go ahead and move you over there just so I can get a sniper up here. Right. And then we are going to build out this area. There we go. Okay. Oh god, please no. Pylons. More pylons. It's all what it comes down to in the end. It's just more pylons. You fool. It was pylons all along. Oh god, not my pylon. Oh jeez, yes. Now here comes the big wave of Wawa. That's starting to get a little bit on my nerves. Okay, we got more mines done. We got more mines complete. We're about to finish the upgrade station, and we're gonna finish the terps here soon, so they'll grab the upgrades for us. Energy generation is doing good. We're only at a deficit of 15, 16, so that's honestly not too bad considering how much we're building right now. Go ahead and build one in between there. Awesome, great. I might be a little bit late for this. But let's give it a try. Let's give it a good old college attempt. Let's go ahead and actually build these behind the turrets as well, if we can help it. Right. And especially with this one over here on this side. This one's like way far forward. Let's go ahead and just build these behind them. There. Okay, rip too much building, no power. I think we'll get there. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have a large deficit, but we're also about to get these upgrades, and then we're gonna have up power. Damn it, yeah, I'm too late with it. I'm too late with it. Alright, you know what? You know what? Go inside. You get the inside treatment. Alright, so they're getting their stuff. Cool, awesome, great. Let's go ahead towards energy generation and mining production immediately. We need to make more power. Make more power. Oh. More power. Do it. Do it. Click it across. One more. Turn a little bit sideways. Might even be too much to do right now, but it means that we can also fill this bad boy in. We can fill that bad boy in. We can fill that bad boy in. We can fill this bad boy in. You know it. Shit. We be sitting up here. We gonna be sitting good, man. I tell you what, we be doing good, man. We be sitting up here, man. We be doing good with all the pylons and shit, man. All right. Go. And then once that is done, whoo, that's a lot. Hello? You're off the map. Zero, take an easy win on that one. Snipers are going. Looks like they did their job. Of course, I didn't have one over here. What? What do you mean? No, that's where literally my supplies are. Damn it, I guess I didn't have enough anti-air. Son of a bitch. Not the upgrade station. Okay, get that going again. Let's build you back. I really can only really kind of do it there. Kind of like the only location I can really bother to do it. You bitch. There, okay. I need to hurry up though, because we are about to have problems, I bet. I see a lot of water coming in. Go ahead and do that. Sprayers, sprayer. Right. Maybe too much. Maybe too much. Probably too much. Not enough power for all that. We're still taking up a lot of power just in, shooting right now. Surprisingly, actually, we have enough to build this. Surprisingly, we actually have enough to build this. That's good. Yep. There we go. Bring this back. Let's go ahead and build a cannon up here. Why don't we? Put a sniper over here. I need another missile there. Missile here. Missile there. Missile everywhere. Apparently, because apparently we still didn't cover everything. And now I'm paranoid. This isn't covered. Okay, there go all the shields. Okay, we have enough anti-air. So that's good. We have enough power for now, which means I need to have machine guns here because it might start spilling over from that point. I need to have machine guns here because it might spill over from this point. I need to have more machine gun here because it does start spilling over from that point, that's for certain. This might start spilling over. Get some machine gun up in there. This could spill over. Let's get some machines. Let's just build up a whole bunch on the inside. Build up a whole bunch on the inside. There. Let's see, we're definitely going to be in deficit with that one. Put sprayer to always spread anti-creeper. I didn't know that was an option. AC pull field always on. Oh, I didn't know that was an option. Oh. That actually kind of changes a lot for me. I didn't know that was an option. Wow. I've been playing all these years and I did not know that. That's amazing. I mean, the shields also block it, but that's kind of whatever. So then basically, no active weapons edge of west wall. I mean, yeah, these ones aren't really doing anything. Hang on. I know I definitely don't have enough anti-creeper to do this, but I kind of want, like, an initial, like, high ground. Now that's way too many sprayers. Yeah, I just wanted, like, an initial high ground. Right. There. And just go spread that out everywhere. Okay. Right, so. First off, let's see if I can get that close enough. They're actually holding back. Looks like we managed to hold back the waves. I need to do something about these things coming in. Put you to there. Can this mortar shoot over? This mortar can shoot over from the very edge. Right. Okay. That was a lot of noise. There we go. Okay. If they can shoot over the edge like that, then why not? Why not? There's never too much. And then now, why don't we go ahead and get more of our miners? No, delete that. Rotate this idiot. Yeah, there we go. Now we got full miners. There we go. Perfect. Great. I'm gonna say don't supply you. And don't supply you. Go get that. Go carry this out a little bit. And spam it. Just spam it. Whatever lives, lives. Let's go push out from here. Because if we get rid of... If we cut off this water... Here's the thing. Like, if we cut off this... Like, we don't really need to put any, like, nullification down on anything. All we really need to do is stop that from spawning. And so what I should actually... realistically do... Go take those. I'm gonna go destroy these sprayers. And destroy that sprayer. And let's go ahead and take a few of these. And go to blue-white. Thank you. And I'm gonna take the rest of these, turn these to be always on. Because that way this now spreads down towards the area. Pylon. You know, I should have more pylon. More pylon. Thank you for reminding me. More pylon. Right, because now this is going to start help clearing that out. As such. There we go. The big ones. Ah, right. The biggins. There we go. It might live. Maybe not. May believe. There we are. And I think we need a little bit more pylonage up here, too. I don't think we were sufficiently pyloned up. Or, what do you call it? Towered up. There we go. I think good enough. Good enough. Okay, where am I? Here I am. So, more towers. There we go. My Ooga Booga brain needed to hear big one. Let's build a couple cannons over here. A couple cannons. Gonna move up these mortars. There we go. can't even see underneath this spider web of fucking towers. It's so much. Did I ever get the fire range and stuff like that? I did, right? Yeah, okay. Fire range, energy, okay, I got everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and build up a little bit forward.
Just a wee bit forward.
Move some of you guys over. Move some of you guys over. This is still spraying out. This is going to start filling up a little bit. I have a feeling that I understand that game a bit now. Actually, it looks fun. It is fun. And they have a lot of missions, and they have a campaign as well, where you go through and slowly gain stuff and gain stronger and, like, different abilities. Like, there are more items and things, too, that they have access in the campaign than you do in, like, in the skirmish mode. Some skirmishes, you know, have some stuff, but this is like the experiment run. Like, there are like 26 worlds that are all like challenges that I'm like working way through. That's basically what this is. Whole bunch of challenge worlds. And some of them are real hard. Some of them are real hard. Tell you what, that's for certain. This one has been proven to be difficult, but I think we now have this one under control. I'm going to turn those off. I think I'm confident enough that I don't need those anymore. I don't want them taking up any of my resources. Alright, move that across. Let's move up my turrets. Thank you. Okay. So where is the next emitter? Not really. Well, I mean, I guess they do have all of these lines back over here. Jesus, this area is big. There's a lot going on here, huh? Where are the emitters? Is it just that? It's just this. I think it's just the blue that is spawning stuff, because that's why it started out with water on the ground, because it started to spawn on it and then it activated and then now it's going everywhere. Got it. I can probably afford a couple snipers. Alright, and then maybe some mortars down here as well. Maybe let's start seeing if we can push this back again. It might be a possibility. A plausibility. Still a lot of water coming across. What I really want is an airport. And this looks like prime airport territory. Not gonna lie. Like, look at all this flat terrain. I'm gonna build a line of these. And you know, I guess I probably should have missile launchers over here now. Take care of that. Hopefully that'll get taken care of. They're destroying all the bugs on the way. Fantastic. Doing ourselves a great line here. And then less, because we might actually have an airport eventually. I'm kind of trying to space these out a little bit more properly. Here we go. Push it back. Push it back. Push it real good. Push it real good. And then go ahead and move these over here. And just push all that back. God, this map is big. I know it's very, very big. I mean, look at this. This is... It's like extra large. And this is all the stuff that's spawning water back over here. Is all this blue terrain underneath it. And, well, these things too. But, geez, 16,000 fucking... That's 4,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. That Hot is awfully hot. God damn it. Okay, move up, move up. But it just gets to a point then, eventually, like, I'm gonna have so much terrain to myself, where my economy is just gonna be, like, through the roof, which, at this point, it almost already is. It already is almost through the roof. Grab all these. Maybe too many. Grab all these. Move up again. I can kind of like do like a leapfrog situation. Just did a constant leapfrog. Right, what if I just pushed forward like this? The whole way. There we go. Get a couple more towers up in there. Get a little bit more energy generation. That we have more blue-eye access to us as well. This is all starting to fill up with anti-creeper, which is good. I kind of want to do a situation like this. I will create a wall of anti-creeper. Delete all that. Can you assign groups then call groups 1 and 2? Yeah, I don't know. Like control shift 1. No, it just... No, I don't think you can. I mean, you can hit create squad. But then you have to select one and then you can hit select squad and it'll do that. But there isn't like a hotkey for that, I don't think. Let's see, let's go to settings, controls. Keep an eye out for like select squad button. Or like, you know, hotkey 1. Copy, rotate, supply, earn unit. Earn. Flatten AC, terraform land, create squad. I mean, I see create squad, select squad. Insert. So I can kind of... What if I do that and then just say... I say that, so now if I do this and hit select squad, that should be select squad, isn't it? No, it's because it's also on another thing. Hang on, let's go back to controls. Okay, good, we're right here. Select squad. Why does it say alpha 1? Let's say shift 1. Apply. So that doesn't do it, but if I do this and then hit shift 1, then it selects it. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's a good in-between. It's a good in-between point, I guess, I suppose. I'm definitely not gonna be able to afford all this blue light. At least, I don't know. I might be able to, who knows? Especially maybe if I grab more here. Grab more blue light. So let's do a little bit of leapfrog again. Move forward. I want to protect my blue-white investment. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that we keep this node and push it back just a little bit further. There we go, and then we'll just move these up as well. Perfect. Time for airport, right? Hey now, you're a rock star. Put your game on. Go play. Bow, bow, down, 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 down. With L on their forehead. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. But what I wanted to do real quick, I wanted to create a wave of anti-creeper going down the center real fast. Like, I want to see if I can keep this supplied. I probably can't. But I wanted to have, like, a wave of anti-creeper. It's not as much as I thought it would be. I kind of expected a little bit more. But I suppose we'll see how it performs. But we kind of need to get an airport here now, though. So, I need you guys to all move up. And if you can't all fit, that's actually kind of fine because I can't really seem to afford all this anyway, but it looks like you will all fit regardless. There. Now you can just go put out anti-creeper from up there. So, can I fit an airport in here now? I should be able to. Runway time. So, let's go ahead and just delete this stuff around here in general. Like, honestly, on God, just delete some of this. There we go. Like, I mean, to be real, let's get rid of some of this mess, why don't we? You know, Jesus. It's a little much. And also because I don't want them to get in the way of the planes. Right. There. Okay. So, AC bomber. I'm gonna want probably like 5 of these. I think, and then the rest of the other side can all just be regular bombers. So we'll get that built up. And then where's the pylon? There we go. Get that connected up. And honestly, I was gonna say, anti-air? And honestly, why am I even doing pylons when now at this point, I can probably just do MRIFs? Right? That'll be a lot simpler for us, if anything. And we're making quite a bit, and honestly, we're still not even negative. So honestly, I'm just gonna put an MRIF right there, even though it's literally just like one step closer. Fuck it. It's one step closer, ain't it? But alright, let's see here. So that's all doing good. Now we're building up the airport. What I think I want to do, I want to see if maybe I can, like, clean out a section in the center, so it just, or maybe even clean out, like, a stash. Like a corner. So that stash just doesn't make it anymore. Like, even, like, maybe if I can get this stash. Maybe, I don't know, I can try to create, like a moon, crescent moon shape around this stash and see if I can push in. And start getting on top of the blue ground. How close are our MRIFs? They are, actually, they're progressing pretty fast. They're 1 hundo. I'm gonna wait for this to happen, just because I don't want to be down on any resources whatsoever. I want to have full control when I start launching all this stuff, because I imagine it's gonna start taking up quite a bit. And I'm actually going to preemptively even get rid of these sprayers. There we go. Get that big wave of anti-creep going on, because it didn't seem like they were really doing anything for us, honestly. Didn't really seem like they were doing much. And then can we even just fit like an extra anti-air up over here on this side, and then fit a sniper or two? Just in case. There we go. So, here's how I want to do this. Let's take... Nope, don't do... Okay, whatever. Take all this. I want, like, one up over here on this. I do want one over here. I want one here, and I want one here. And I want one, like, over here. And then I'm going to take all my bombers, including that one. Prey squad. Let's go ahead and get up above. I'm going to say, boom, go there. I'm going to say, try to make... Wait, no, I didn't. Did I not select all of them? Select squad. So I'm going to try to make like a crescent shape of bombers around this. And then go even put one directly on top of the stash. Right? And then this should start this should start slowing down. And how am I doing on energy? Actually doing pretty good. Can I have more planes? Can I have more? How am I doing on AC? AC bomber, I'm actually doing fine. I can have more AC bomber. Can I have another runway? Yes, I can. I can have another runway as a treat. More bomber. Have you considered more bomber? No, sir, it's a delicacy. You must simply try. Alright. Enough French. Don't like them to begin with. Never been a big fan of the French. Very nationalistic. I fought against them many times in the video games. I was going to turn these off. I don't like how red they are. They are very red. I wish there was a button to, or is there a way to make the anti-creeper like more see-through or something? Max visual, show ambient inclusion, beauty, high terrain, anti-aliasing, no options. Smooth creeper. Limit recordings, now edit confirm dialogues. I don't even know what any of that means. No, there's no way to like make anti-creeper see-through. I always found that it is a little bit difficult to have it out. Okay, so it should be doing something over time. It is going to be less. And once this airport gets finished, which it looks like it is actually finishing up now, it's getting up to closer to 200. And then while I do, I'm going to take a sip of water. Started choking on an ice cube. Damn it. It's like I have one of those, like, water bottles that's, like, enclosed. But the ice cubes are small enough that they're going down my gullet. And I kind of liked it. Alright, let's go ahead and take this anti-creeper. No, those are regular bombers. I need to take this creeper. I'm going to spread this out around here. Get more over there. There we go. Let's go ahead and select squad, and then boom, 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 boom. No, deselect that. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Select squad. And then what I need to do is now just take these guys. Just take these guys. And then now I can do it a little bit better. I feel like I need to do more about clearing it out around here, actually around the stack. Keep the water away from it, because the less that activates, the better. Okay, so let's start doing our leapfrog event. That's the wrong way to do a leapfrog. And they're all still connected up to the network as well, so they should have no problem getting bullets.
No problem getting them bullets going through, I tell you what.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring up these guys forward too, because they're not doing anything. Or am I missing any behind here? No, not really. I'm gonna bring up our mortars. Drag them all up. Build ourselves a nice, solid line. I don't like the fact that it's off-centered now. That does bother me as much as you think it does. It infuriates me. I might even punch a baby for it. Hang on, there we go. Perfect. Move you all up. They heard you in a demo is an option for the creeper to be transparent. Yeah, I could have swore, because that's the thing, though. Like, I was thinking about it, and, like, I could have swore I remember, there used to be an option for it to be transparent. That's why I keep on looking for it. And, like, I could have swore, but I don't seem to find it anywhere. But this game is really old. They're not gonna bring anything forward in terms of updates or nothing like that, I don't think, so. But it would be, I mean, there's probably, like, a mod for it. I'd have to probably look into, like, the mod community to find something for it. Let's go and leap all these forward. Leap all these forward, and also because it kind of cleans up the line. I like the idea of just having a nice, cleaner line right now. I mean, especially with how chaotic this is all turned into back here. I would like to have a nice, well-defined status symbol of my indulgence of being superior. There we are. Of against this water. I will show this water what's up. Going to move forward. I'm going to actually move you a little bit, because I can fit another one in there. Can't quite see the other guy, because the other ones are too blocking my view by flying over. I like that. I like that. Look at that. Oh, that's sexy. That's sexy. And then all the way across. Boom, bam, jam. And now this stash is also not really getting hit a whole lot. It's going to move you on over to there. Which means, honestly, why don't I go ahead and build this up a little bit further. I mean, I don't know what I expected there, honestly, but no, I'm gonna drag. No, you can now go over here. You can now go over there. Go ahead and stop that from happening for now on, please and thank you, if you don't mind. Go ahead and move you. Now let's just go ahead and leapfrog all these guys on over. Do a couple missiles, why not? And we'll get some snipers as well. Stop anything from coming in. We have ourselves a nice, well-defined line. Very sophisticated. Nice, and we have made ourselves enough room to have ourselves another line of turrets. Come on down, your special prize is death. Hey, don't you dare touch it. Don't you dare touch my pylon. Don't you dare, no. It's gonna blow up. Ooh. Anti-creeper to the rescue. Alright, alright. And then go ahead and take all of my... Let's go ahead and just take all my mortars. Drop them on up over here. That'll help hold it back. And now we're actually starting to fight on top of the water veins, whatever you want to call them. Because you can destroy the veins. I think like they actually shoot the veins off or something like that. But unfortunately we can't take them over. Like I think the yellow ones, like when the ground is yellow and they has veins, we can take that over with anti-creeper, but the blue stuff we cannot, unfortunately. Well, it seems to be working out well, so I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys up then on top of this. And push forward. Move them off to the side. Move you up. Move you up. Move you up. And honestly, now I think I'm kind of done with making it neat. Let's just move up. Let's just move up. So, now I'm going to say... Let's say select squad. That's going to give me all of those. And say go attack. Where do we want to go into? Is the thing. Where do we want our first location to be? And I'm kind of pushing into the veins. So why don't I just continue? The purple? The oipal. The oipal water. No, I don't know what the oipal water is. The oipal water, I don't know, maybe it's extra dangerous water. Or maybe it's just because of, like, it's the terrain below. But it's oipal. I say let's go and just target the actual mainland. Why don't we? So, I'm going to fill the lines. Up with my planes. Right, let's just fill up this entire line of veins up with my planes. Hey, the planes get the planes. Hey, you know, I didn't say it, buddy. I just say it. It just rhymes. I don't make the rules around here. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we still have more. We still have more planage. We still have more planular knowledge. Jesus, that's a lot of planes. Okay. It's surprisingly working. It's surprisingly working. Alright, let's go ahead and spread these guys out a little bit. Okay. Get that going. Come on, get it built, 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 built, get it built now. Get it built now. Get it built now. Yeah. Get it built now. Get it built now. I need a tower up there. Okay. Let's go solve this. Let's go solve this issue, because we are being overrun a little bit. Go do something about it. These don't have any more water to hit, so these can be transferred over to the other side. I kind of want one to just, like, be a little bit... I want some of these to just be in between, I think. Iloons... No, we got, damn, apparently I'm a rapper. We got M-Rifts. I'm gonna just build another M-Rift. Because M-Rifts, they teleport resources. So my other one is over here next to the airport somewhere. Where is this? It's coming out of this one. There it is. But I'll just build another one that's up closer. Okay, doing good. Let's go ahead and build a tower over here. And let's push out a little bit. Okay. Build out a little bit. And let's go and actually let's start spreading it all the way. Let's give the love all the way over to the other side. Let's spread the love all the way over to the other side now. That's what I say. You're probably gonna need a buddy, though. You got a lot of water heading your way there, guys. Gonna do that. Beautiful. Now we have ourselves a nice long front line. Get some towers down here. Move you guys on up. Leapfrog it a little bit. One tower at a time. Getting kind of hard to see, not gonna lie. These ones might die. Not gonna lie. These ones might end up getting offed. Well, I want to see what happens. They'll take out a big chunk of it. They'll take out a big chunk of it. Oh, damn. It almost lived. Almost lived. No. They fought valiantly. I had nothing but faith in their accomplishments. They fought strongly and bravely, and their George was a fantastic leader. Go ahead and build up some more anti-air. Why don't we? Don't want any stupid stuff getting in behind us. Not a big fan of the stupids. I'm gonna move my mortars up. More mortars. More mortars. Let's start moving up all of these air attacks. Do I have any leftover? I have these few mortars. I want to go move them over there to this side. Yeah, they're destroying. Oh, God. Oh, no. Hang on real quick. Emergency mission. Hang on real quick. Emergency mission. Why don't we go ahead and just help take out that water real fast? Why don't you? Look at that giant-ass wave. Oof. It's because I have the snipers shooting down all the eggs. This sniper will probably finish off the rest of them. Because if I can get it close enough, like that right now, might be close enough. Damn it. I need it just a little bit closer to actually activate it. Go push forward a little bit. Push forward a little bit, nice. Because if I can push back that line... Get it. Get it. It's going to be right on top of a wave, unfortunately. It looks like they'll live. They are living. They're getting ammo. This is good news. We're slowly cutting it off, one by one. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna move up these mortars a little bit. They have a hard fight going for them. I'm gonna build and see if I can get this pylon going. Or this... I keep on calling them pylons, but they're not. This tower going. Push with mortar also. Yeah, I think I need to... I've got the economy for it. I've got the economy for it. Why am I pushing forward with just... Yeah, no, we're not done here yet. We can technically jump right now. Technically, we have won. Technically, we can jump out of here and say that we won. But I'm not a big fan of that. We need to get rid of everything. I'm not satisfied until everything is destroyed. Fantastic. Alright. But dear God, I mean, honestly, I really just need to get through to this point of the water. Like, once I get onto the mainland, and I can just start breaking apart the pieces on the mainland, then it'll lose its gusto, you know? It'll lose all of its power, pretty much. It won't really have that much more push to it anymore. So that's no longer spawning eggs. Right, that's no longer spawning eggs, or no longer gathering eggs, that's no longer, pushing out water, so that's gonna be less water for us to worry about already. Put pylons on a whole front line just to help. Yeah, when we do, let's go ahead and put... kind of works. There we go. And then what if I just... and then give him the good old... There we go. How well will this work? Who knows? It might not at all. Because look at all those resources just speeding along. 1,000 miles per hour. Electrons. A lot of people don't know that electricity is not just a simple line of electrons. It's actually a magnetic field. You can transfer electricity wirelessly. You can, if you have like 2 wires, if you have like a wire that's like 2 miles long to come around and turn on a light bulb, but if the wires are right next to each other from where they start, it'll actually turn on the light bulb because the electromagnetism of the electricity of the wire will actually push it, it will be wide enough to transfer its energy to the wire on the other side. That's why you have to insulate them. Magic. Learning with Dave. Learning with Dave. The more you know. The more you know. Alright, so that's pushing back fantastically. This is pushing back me kind of haphazardly. A little bit sadly, not gonna lie. A little bit depressingly. A little bit, oh my godly. Oh, Jesus Christ, what am I doing with my life, Lee? Oh, God. Lee, you know? And so I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of these and just push up. Push it real good. I can probably be a lot more aggressive with this, is the thing. I can be a lot more aggressive with this. I just need to move up more. Which means I'm gonna go ahead and take this and move you up. I can barely see what's going on. Not gonna lie. I can barely see what's going on. But I am pushing forward. I know that. I know I am doing good. I am moving forward. One at a time. Fantastic. I still feel like, you know what? You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. You know what? Fuck this. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, attack! Deficit minus 231. Damn. Now that's hitting some new highs. That's hitting some new highs. That's a personal best. I think that's a personal best of my highest deficit ever. Damn. I'm gonna turn these back to energy. Oh, I know I'll be a little bit lower on blue-white, but it's kind of whatever. Damn, okay, was it what the highs, like 240, 250 or something like that, or was it just 220? That got really high deficit. That was ridiculous. That was just like, brother, you better be calling the debt collectors right now. Like, you're playing a video game, and I might still be getting the call. See here, hang on, I'm gonna turn these off. Here we go. And you're saying, go for the source to the north after to stop it from aiding you before we take on the 14 to the east. Let's see here. Oh, this one? Yeah, I guess I probably should stop that for now. So why don't I just keep on keeping on with the system. and just do one of these. It's going to be a little bit harder to get to, just because this blue terrain is in the way in this direction. How did I manage to not have any turrets up here? Let's go ahead and build that back. I'm gonna say they might actually end up dying. Damn it. Yep. Unfortunate. Alright. So, that is all now done. Attack time. Attack time. Right. Now, let's get our sails facing the right direction so we can square this up correctly. The turrets up there you did, and when they went sweat. Okay, and you know what? Attack! Attack! You know what? I don't know if I really need these planes right now for that area. Okay, so I'm gonna take all my AC. Take all my AC. Create squad. I have 10 AC. Got it. Okay. Let's go over here. And we'll build ourselves like a little bit of a wall of like anti-creeper that'll be around the area. We'll get some up here, and then you know what? I could even just do some. Okay, that'll be fine, and then we'll do some like up over here. Maybe I should even just drop it right in the middle, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and take our other squad, select squad. No, that's the AC squad. I need the bomber squad. Select squad. Go on over here. What I am going to keep is... I think I'm gonna need one like right there. I want to keep one like right there going. I want to keep one going up over there. But then for the rest of this, I kind of just want to just place it around randomly. Right. Try to get it around going into there, go up over here, over this, around the stash, get it over here on this side, get over here. Maybe help out the anti-creeper, you know, put it on top of them so it can spread a little bit easier. Over to this side. Over where it looks like it's kind of empty. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. You know, this looks like great airport territory. Nope. Shit, I accidentally just hit jump initiated. Shit. How do I stop that? Fuck. No, wait. Damn it, I accidentally just hit the button to complete mission. When's the last autosave? Shit, when's the last autosave? Shit, when's the last autosave? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what? We won. We won. Autosave my ass. We won. We technically did win. We did win. We did technically win. We beat that. You know what? We were gonna complete it. That is not how I imagined at the end, but I saw, my mind saw, ooh, green button. I don't know why, and my brain fucking, my ADHD fucking betrayed me. It's like, ooh, green button, and clicked green button, and I didn't finish the click, but even though I dragged it off, it still completed it. So it's, we won. Yeah, that's honestly, that's all you can really say, isn't it? Like, honestly, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay, on to the next.
Delicious.
But you know what? I need to go get some water. So while I go get water, though, while I go get some Wawa, why don't you go ahead and sit here and watch how the water manipulates around on the map? And I am going to go get some liquids, and you enjoy the scenery in the background while I, go get wet. Be right back. Damn. You right. Son of a bitch. You know, it's not the first time I've done that. Yes, I was muted. It's not the first time I've done that. So, I am back. So what I was saying is that this looks like the prime area. This has a lot of blue on and red on. Because, look, you get access to all the blue on to do probably your anti-creep. You get all the access to red on for all your anti-air needs and stuff like that, plus upgrades. But what I think is actually more important is that we actually maybe spawn over here, because you need this green art to make platforms. It's what makes these platforms to go across the abyss. So what I can do is, if I spawn over here, I can immediately nullify this blob nest. Are there other blob nests on the map? No, there are not. If I immediately nullify this blob nest, I don't have to build snipers. And then I just have to worry about anti-air eventually. But if I don't have access to red on immediately, that's fine, because I don't have the water attacking me, right? It's just a little bit of water. So I can probably just... what's the word I'm looking for? I can probably just build mortars around. I guess I do have to worry about snipers still with those skimmers. Just build mortars around to stop any airs and things that hit the island. So I think that's going to be prime. So I think I'm going to build on this. Let's restart. And look, they even have resources starting us out here, so it looks like they even knew that we might be doing this. Right? So, I mean, honestly. Looks like they knew that we might be doing this. I kind of want to focus on not doing any of these side bits that, like, won't be, like, a full square. I wanted to, like, focus on building just the ones that'll give us, like, the biggest amount of energy. Right? Like, I mean, like, not fill in this other stuff, except, like, you know, maybe this stuff, it seems half decent. This seems half decent, but I don't want to... this one seems half decent. I guess this one does too. Fuck it, you know what? Whatever. I guess we're just gonna fill it in regardless. I mean, like, not filling in this crap, right? We'll just wait for it to build the main stuff. But I'm immediately gonna build a nullifier. And then I immediately need to build, like, a sniper, I think. To stop the skimmers. The music level is... Oh, yeah. See, now this is why it's important to have viewers, right? Because I forgot I turned it up while I was gone, so you can have something to listen to. While I was BRB getting water. But then I come back and I completely forget that I even muted my microphone and that I turned up the music. This is why it's important to have people there to correct you. Be like, hey, are you being a dumbass right now? I'm like, yes, I am. Would you look at that? Well, would you look at that? I am being a dumbass. Well, how'd you know? Alright. Pelon. I'm gonna say save. Also, where is the autosave feature? Hang on. Options. Performance. Info? No, Jesus. Video. Is there a way to, like, turn up how often it autosaves? I don't think so. Not that I haven't seen. Okay. Well. Alright. Not seeing on your version. Yeah, I mean, it's the Steam version. Yeah, it's the most up-to-date Steam version. Oh, and of course I missed a tiny bit right between. That bothers me. That severely upsets me. I'm gonna cry about it. I really am. Ugh. Okay. Really sad about that. I'm gonna have to build another one. No. I'm too lazy to go build the rest of the crap. Okay, now let's go fill in the rest of this stuff. Now that all the main stuff has been built. Get all this stuff going. There we go. Nice. Now let's go get those snipers built. Please and thank you. And just to be prepared, I'm going to now collectively build mortars around my base, specifically because of air, because I don't have access to redon right now. Right, so then at that point I may as well just do that and have it just, I'm being a little bit of a deficit for a second. That's fine. And that still starts in 2 minutes and 39 seconds, so we actually got quite a bit of time here. We got a little bit of time to actually set ourselves up. Like in any map, you know, hang on, what am I doing? In any map that they give you time to build yourself up to like take out the creeper, generally ends up being pretty easy overall. Makes it a little bit easier to kind of get yourself steady. I'm not really to build anything much over here, so I may as well just kind of fill it in haphazardly. Whatever way it gets me. I don't know if these even little tiny little bits out here count as having terrain. Like filled in? I don't... they might not. Maybe I imagine that they're just like one tiny dot. That does count worth something. I'm not entirely certain. I should probably be coming across here and building up. There we go, there we go. We should get on over here to the other crystals as well, because once we get access to the other crystals, then we can definitely start building up of our platforms. And also we get a lot more terrain, and we can actually probably stop one of the spores as well. You like my technique? You like my technique? We'll see actually if we can get lucky enough to get over here in time. I mean, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We might honestly get over there in time. So with that being said, pylon time. Everybody's favorite, refinery factory. Yeah. Refinery factory. Everybody's favorite though, pylons. Let's go. Surprisingly, I'm actually kind of surprised it's like even like reaching properly into these regions. Yeah, wow, okay. Fuck. Look at that. Wouldn't you know it? I want it close to, yeah, I want it close to the nullifier. Right, okay. So that's gonna be getting built up, so let's start getting the refinery going. This side looks like it could be good airport territory, so I'm not gonna build down there. You only really need 2 of these. Honestly, even when like it gets, once you start mining everything, only like 1 will be good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and resume time. Let that go build up. I don't know exactly how much all this terrain out here is going to be worth. I'm at 9.9, so let's just say that we were at 10. Just say we were at 10 because we'll say that this part would have given me that last little bit. That's still part of the main island. This pylon did not end up connecting to the main base. Your pylon on the island now is the shape of the letter, and starting one looks like a fish green submarine. Constellation of it. It kind of reminds me. To me, I kind of see like a guy who's like kicking his legs really fast, like he's falling and he's kicking his legs really fast. Or I see one of those, or I see like the virus symbol from that infection game. That has like the big diamond head and like a whole bunch of tentacles down below. We're just cloud watching right now. Why do I gotta show this one? Letter A N dash P. YouTube hid that message. Had to allow that one. Jesus, this is why so like either I do no moderation and we get people dropping N bombs, or we do like low moderation and it holds someone's message that says letter A and, you know, smiley face, you know, tongue out. Like, alright, Jesus, I'd hate to see what strict mode does. The person said the, it could have meant the N-word. You might need to approve this message. Like, what? Alright, it's moving through. Are we gonna have enough time? No, well, 50 seconds. I mean, there's still more pylons around, though, is the thing. I'm going to build some of those around. I wish there was like a priority system. I wonder if there's like a good mod. You see, now that one, oh, I didn't have to approve that one. Smiley faces and tongue out. I don't know. What does that tongue out mean? Does that mean that you wanna, I don't know. Tongue out could be sexual. Might have to approve that one there, YouTube. I'm gonna say, where the hell are my rest of my resources? But it finally finished it, and now it's gonna be putting it out to everything else in a big, wide arc. Yeah. Didn't I build more pylons? Okay, okay, okay. Right, okay, I kind of forgot about that bit. The snipers, I probably need to... Yep. Let's go ahead and get that going. And actually, we're just gonna build this over here preemptively as well. Hopefully that gets done in time before anything gets too close. I think it's gonna get stuck on the islands, luckily. You know, you really need to recoup that, energy gener- Hey! Hey now. Calm down. What was that? Where did that come from? Was that just a air piece that landed? My god, that was a big one, wasn't it? Starting to realize I'm gonna need a little bit more firepower just for the air bombs. Jesus. What happened in the other area then? Okay, that turned out fine. I do need a factory here. Yes, I do need factory. Just thinking that. Great minds think, honestly, typically apart. But this time, it really pulled through. Refine. Remix. They're doing a swell dandy old job over there, all by themselves. Rush left. Rush B? Yeah, that's what I was just kind of thinking too, that now once I have those two factories up, I'll have enough for all the crystal farming. So I can probably just, where is a special platform? That's why I have... No. That's why I have the pylon. I wonder, will this reach? Yeah, look at that. It reached. Go left, my child, as Dominic speaks of the promised land.
Yes, I go forth. I go to the lands of which I've been promised. The lands of the land of honey and green, luscious, open generators. Look now as we build and plan. For fork we go forth and dominate. We build, we strong. Get it? More. I love it. Go get the upgrades. More generation. We will move. We will be rising. Move up to the top and never look back. To the left, turn at Albuquerque.
There we go. Line and everything. And let's go get the blue on.
Build. We shall build.
Go on through the center. Fantastic. Can that reach? That will reach. Will you reach? Can you give me a reach around? You will give me a reach around. Can you give me a reach around? You will get a reach around. Can you give me a reach around? You will give a reach around. Alright, fantastic. Perfect. Getting nothing but ups. Okay, and then go build up all this. Go build out all of this. Hell yeah. Okay.
We will go to the Neverlands. Watch as we build. One by one, we get closer.
Hey. Calm down. Calm down. Jesus. H. Marion Christ. You need to have permission before you do these things. That is against the law. Really, so I've heard. I'm just gonna go ahead and build one right there. I don't think we need to have an extra pylon that close. Right? A little bit excessive. a little excessy. You know, that's what I always say. That's what G-Pot always told me. A little excessy. You know, sometimes it can be a bit too much sometimes. Can we build up over here? God, that's a pretty far range. Very far range. That will be good, I suppose. Good enough. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively get the the terps. That one. And that one's in range technically. And that one. That's what? 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's number 5? Where's number 5? Where art thou, be the number 5? Am I blind? Am I blind? Hang on. So, buried 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 4. Okay. I need one over here. There we go. Don't mind me. I'm a little dumb. Let's actually go to fire range first. I think that'll actually be kind of important because especially we don't have anti-air just yet, so having range might help out here a bit and trying to make sure that we're well protected around our area. Especially with whatever the hell that's going on over there. I'm surprised that one sniper rifle is actually enough. Might want to get fire rate next. I mean, it didn't seem to stack up last time. We are still not there just yet.
One more to go. One more. One more.
We went up to like 21.9. Basically gathering that entire other area, so that's pretty decent. What else do we use green stuff for? I know you use it for like some of the like the Lithric stuff for like the towers. I don't really think it's used for much else. And watch the energy go. Watch it go. And soon. Yes. On a high rail, speed rail. I love watching it propagate out because it sends enough for each piece. It sends it all in one big package, right? So it completes it each time. It completes a new section, and more become exposed that it has to build. And then now here comes the stuff for the terp. Yeah. They've got a constant stream for that. Steady flow. This is interesting. This is fun to watch. You know? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just autistic. I mean, I know I am. Probably a little bit. Who isn't? I don't know. Who knows? But whatever. Who cares? You call me a liar? Fuck you. Let's go ahead and get another connection point on over there, why don't we? That sounds like it's been a little bit of a problem, but honestly, it also sounds like it's taking care of everything for me. Just for good measures, I'm going to build one there. I didn't realize that we even had a section over here, so let's go ahead and build up the mortars then. So that's all good. That's all stacked up. In those containers, those green containers actually become storage containers, I think. Actually, when you have enough, so let's go ahead and get rid of that out of our hand, because now these are containing 100. Right, they become the containers for our, M-Rift and Anti-Creeper. Yeah, and look at this big, airport-looking territory. So let's see here. Where is our upgrade station? There it is. Mine, energy, fire rate, please. All of the classics. One is still buried somewhere. It's buried up over here. Watch as everything travels on through to these points. It's very sexy. Let's have the autistic mind go a little bit wild and watch this build. God, look at all that red on. There's a lot of red on. And we're already collecting it. We're already collecting it. It's already on the way. It's already counted. Yeah. I love how it has to come in batches. I probably should, and now I should probably start like immediately getting like M shifts. Right. I already have enough to satiate building an M shift. So I'm just gonna get that started. Go ahead and build it. Can I get it right here in between the 2 points? Yes, I can. Connected to both. Fantastic, which means I'm then going to place another one there. I'll place one here. And now it's time for missile time. Missile defense time. Missile defense time. Boom. 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 Bam. Jam. Kajoo. Kadoo. Cow. Ow. Ya boom. Ding ding. Katunk. Conk. Bing bong. Shoop. Wow. There we go. Completely done. Wait, no, we're not done. Think. Cha. Where is it? Here. And where? Maybe over here. There it is. Cool. Awesome. Great. Beautiful. Doing good. Get it all defended up. Fantastic. And there we go. Now we're sitting Gucci. Gucci Uchi Ooh. Where are you? I'm gonna say boo doo 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 doo. Move speed. Move speed, I suppose, over build speed, because honestly, you already build pretty fast. Like, especially when you have room over here to do stuff like this, it goes really fast anyway. Damn, even building all these emeralds, we still have more than enough. I'm gonna build another emerald right there, because now I'm going to build runway. Go gadget runway. There we go. Perfect. So we have 360 for AC. So that's probably enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 anti-creeper, I imagine. And we're going to be pretty high up on our energy generation, so we can probably just go all in on the bombers. Right. Rift and anti-creeper. Why is it censoring good night? Good night, Dominic. I look over to my left-hand side because I also have chat on my OBS side, which is easy for me to look at. So I'm usually looking at that for chat. But if I look over to my left-hand side, where the main chat is from the Control live stream, it shows the fact that I have to allow the message. It made it hide good night. Damn, dude, you're up to some real terroristic territory. If like, if like good night is getting withheld. I need to start asking what are you up to. God damn. That's funny, YouTube. My God, that's harsh. All right, that's doing fine. Let's go ahead and do some mortars. Perfect. And then we can probably just do some cannons right here on the edge. I'm gonna do all cannons. No, I'm gonna do one mortar. And I can also probably do mortar back over here as well. Yeah, I can. Nice. Okay. Is that gonna reach the edge? No, it's just a little bit too far away. So now we are fully defended. We could get access to the skimmer factory pretty fast. Do the platforms convey water? If you put it close enough, like no, it'll blow it up. But if you put it close enough to the edge, it'll do. The water can escape the edge of the land and it'll like leak out onto the platform and then destroy it. But then it'll like stop leaking, or it'll just destroy it because it counts as being close enough. But it won't like travel across it. It'll just destroy it. But water can go out here in space. For some reason, every once in a while, the code just glitches and, like, you know, some water leaks out from the edges, or if an airstrike happens in them. Alrighty, is my airport ready yet? Yes, it is. Okay. Create squad. No, you guys don't need to do that. You guys don't need to do that. Return to base. And then you guys can create squad. Alright. So, I say let's just go off to the right first, I suppose. I was thinking if it would drain a whole bunch of water by sacrificing some platforms. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Act like a hose to it almost. Just drain it out. Alright, so 16 of these things, huh? Select squad. Go out to there, okay. Boom. 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 There we go. Let's go ahead and just close it off then, why don't we? So it can't spawn any more water. And then let's go get our anti-creeper. Bring them all the way on over here. I'm gonna say go put one there, 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 put one there. Okay, and then immediately I'm just gonna build a nullifier on this thing before I do anything else. Yeah, because now that's all done playing out. It might start spawning enough water that it'll be an issue. Planes, please. Thank you. Much appreciated. That anti-creep is actually doing a great job. Doing a fantastic job. I'm actually going to go ahead and pause. Just so I can take advantage of this. And then just go build a whole bunch. There we go. Build a whole bunch. Beautiful, and we seem to have enough anti-creeper as well still being fulfilled to the planes. So that means I can probably deal with having a few sprayers. Build, build, build. Let's get an M-Rift going. I'm gonna say they're all really close. Now here comes the ammo. Or at least some of it. There it is, there it is. Nice. And then these ones I'm gonna say always on. Just spread anti-creeper around. Oh, this actually activated. That's funny. I didn't even mean to. It's just happened. Let's see if we can get a nullifier on this thing. We're gonna take some of these. Damn it. There we go. And move them up. Take some of these and move them up. And it actually looks like we have most of this island to us now. Which means, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna flood it. I'm just gonna flood it with a whole bunch of anti-creeper. That'll be the easiest way of getting rid of the rest of this stuff. Is that M-Rift done yet? No, it's really close, up to 170. Make it a lot easier for us. Hey, yo, Jesus. You just got nullified. Don't be doing that. Right, always on. I'm so glad that you told me about that, or somebody told me about that. Because that is peak. That actually helps out with pushing forward so much. Like, that is amazing. I mean, look at that. And then it'll just supply itself. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn the anti-creeper off of the planes. Let's bring everyone back home. Return to base. Return to base. And then this anti-creeper will just clear everything else out for us. There we go. Okay, nice. And then, so then let's just take this. Can you take all these over to the other island after? I should be able to, yeah. I'm just gonna pick them all up and just bring them over to the other island. Okay, and bring them all over. Bring them all over. Get this stuff cleared out. Spread the anti-creeper into there. And then let's turn off the always on, and then let's go ahead and stack them up over here so we can actually get a little bit of a surplus. And then we can take the rest of this stuff, and then we will just go ahead and say... Yeah, we really only have this one island, huh? Go there. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. It might not, but you know, fuck it. Why not try? Why not try? Go ahead and spread that love around a little bit. We have more than enough crystals to make this work. Watch as they fly over the water and drop on in. Yeah, I should probably make another platform here. There we go. Put a pylon there. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Build it all in, build it all in. Perfect, and now that's starting to get connected up too, so now it'll have an easier path. An easier path of actually putting stuff up there. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I can't believe that actually worked. I'm honestly surprised. But if I just take this entire lower half and just say... If I just say, and then, okay, now... Go over here. There we go. There we go. And especially since that anti-creeper is in here somewhere, too. It's actually kind of helping out to literally keep them protected. Is get rid of all the small stuff immediately. And then we'll just immediately build a nullifier right here. Sprayers. Get up here to the top. Do your anti-creeper over there. I'm gonna move you off to this side so you can spread the anti-creeper over on that side. Your planes are just sitting there. What about us? What, true, true, true. You're right, you're right. Hang on, what about us? What about us? Go ahead and collect you guys up. Don't you worry, don't you worry. I haven't forgotten about them. Let's go ahead and make a path all the way to the monument. And then clear the area out from around there. And then let's go ahead and take our planes and then put them over here, and we'll get anti-creeper here and here. and here, and there, and spread it all around. And we're going to take our anti-creeper turrets, we're going to put them up over here. And do something like this, and then we're also going to take our anti-creeper up over here. And go spread them over here. Are they spreading anti-creeper while they move? I don't think so, right? It'd be funny to just see, like, just this line of anti-creeper, like, as they travel. Kinda wish they did it. Maybe when they're above ground? No, damn. I was hoping that they're just gonna spread anti-creeper the entire way. Oh, we already have it completed. It's already done. Get that activated. Make sure that no land is left ungenerated, untowered. Get it all. Fantastic. There we go. Victory. Hell yeah. I love just watching all of... Because they're all connection points, so that they can build them all at the same time. So basically for each one that I build, I have to send resources for. I love watching all the resources pile in. Alright, just look at that, let all that just stuff pile in. It's a nice sound, it's soothing. What uses the most resources? I mean, the bombers probably do. The bombers take up a lot of resources. I guess technically the rocket, but the rocket doesn't do anything. I don't know what the rocket does. I've tried looking up. It says that the rocket's supposed to, like, blow stuff up on the map, and, like, you can auto-launch it, but it doesn't do anything for me. It just launches up in the air and just has never worked for me, so I don't know what that's all about. But, I mean, refinery takes a lot to build, but overall is probably the bombers in terms of, like, energy output for, like, what it requires to take. Unless you count maybe AC bomber in the terms of, like, blue lights, but it takes a while. Like, to build these runways take a lot to build, because they're, like, 200 health or something like that. They take the longest to build. But yeah, there we go. God. That's spider web. And you take all this, and delete. And there you have it. Alrighty, rift jump. And then you take away their power source, and then they lose everything. Okay, Enchanted Forest. We still have 1, 2. These 2 I saved because they were difficult. Then we have these 2, so we still have 4 more to go. What is light without dark? I don't know, man. You're asking me, man. Okay, so we got water generation over here. An emitter. That's a lot. One emitter. Water web here. Enchanted Forest! Wow! Never seen that before. Why is that there? Enchanted Forest! We can make this spawn anti-creeper for us. They definitely want us to spawn over here to start off with. So this is gonna be like whoosh, 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 whoosh right here into this big part, probably right here immediately. And then it's gonna jump on over here pretty fast and try to take over the Enchanted Forest. So, okay. Do we have any blueite? No, but we do have mines, and mines can be blueite. Interesting. What is this giant obelisk? Protartosaur nest. What the fuck's a Protartosaur nest? I don't know if I like that. Okay. So, cancel. I guess it wants us to build next to this, obviously. Let's start out with. So let's think about this carefully and methodically. We need to think about it in the terms of what would be best in building enough mines for profit. You ever play Oligarchy? That was a really fun game. I still go back and play that actually occasionally. It's a really fun game. It's all about like just drilling down and getting oil. I kind of feel like playing it now. That's the one problem about like, you know, using like a thumbnail and a stream title that's all about one game. If you feel like you kind of suddenly just feel like just changing over to a different game, you know, it does. You don't always know that it'll perform well still afterwards, right? It's just like it started out with Creeper World and turned into Oligarchy. You know, but I guess it's important as long as you start out with the main game, right? That way, if people are watching the stream later on and they're like, what the fuck happened here? Then, you know, then they're just gonna have to go watch the stream to find out when we swapped. But that's not a given yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Because I would probably still have to reinstall it. But honestly, it's a really small file size of the game, I believe. So it would take, like, probably 2 minutes. That'd be like a bathroom break or, like, make a sandwich type of break. Okay, it does reach. It do be reaching. He's reaching for it. He's reaching for the gun. Okay. Get that. Beautiful. Collect all this. Collect all this. Collect all that. It's connecting in several different locations. That's really important for me. Because it means that it'll have a more distributed area of connection points, so it won't lose everything immediately. Okay. And then let's go ahead and build a mine right away. Maybe we can rotate it? No. Build that. Not a lot of room up here to actually build because all of it's like very hilly is the issue. Right? I can build 2 because... Ooh. I mean, this is another emitter right here. And this is all going to turn into water emission. So I'm going to need to kind of quickly get some cannons going. Right, and then maybe do that, and then am I able to fit snipers up here at all? No. They probably want me to use a turf. That's the thing. They probably want me to use a turf to restore it all. Which honestly is not a half bad idea. But I feel like that would take way too long. It would take way too long and not really worth that amount of effort. But do we even need to have snipers? Because it looks like it's just emitters. We do got skimmers. And we do got spores. Okay, well, fuck me. Fuck me then, I guess. You know, whatever. Okay, okay. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Also, this might all just get destroyed, but if this can be all temporary... Oh, that's right, I need to get down here. I need to get down over here, I need to reach up over here. Now this might be worth defending. I mean, not might be, this is worth defending, because this is a lot of territory. So I'll try to build up some, I'll put some defenses over here right away. And also because of that anti-creeper right there. That's prime territory for trying to hold a front line, right? If I would do a sprayer... like right here on top of there. But we're probably, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get that far. It might end up spilling over way before that ends up happening. So by the time this ever gets over there, we'll probably have a lot of energy production. So I can just do something like that. I'm going to want to build a sniper up over here. I can't afford anything else, but I can put a... that there. There we go. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, I'll build up here on top of these things in hopes of actually being able to reach this far in time to build this. Is highly doubtful. But you gotta give it a good old college try. You gotta try, though. Right, okay. And there we go, keep that connected. And just go wild with it. Go wild with it. Go wild with it. We're probably gonna be hearing a lot of boop, 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 boops in the background for a little while. Right, it's gonna be destroying all this stuff. But I just kind of want to see... what ends up getting built. You know, fuck it. If we end up getting somehow... if we end up somehow getting energy production all the way out to here... Then why not? Why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we have the energy production for it, huh? Why shouldn't we? Alright, let's go ahead and save here. And then save again. And continue. There we go. And because of that energy, we're building that all up immediately. And it all gets built very fast, which is very nice for us. It's already trying to build the mortars up a little bit, surprisingly. I didn't think it would do that early. I think I only did it partially because of the extra energy from those things. It doesn't do it unless... Yeah, all those boop noises are the generators being destroyed. But again, you know, hey, fuck it. If it reaches, why not? Why not let it give us momentary energy production? It may as well. Better than nothing. It honestly is. God, so many explosions. If you could build those up, please, any time now. Thank you. God, it's destroying a lot. Come on, get it built, get it built, get it built, get it built, get it built. You might be... Yep, okay, because you're going to be right there in the foothold. You're going to be right there in the front line. Let's let all this build now. Let's actually get pylons going. I don't know where I can put this. Gonna have to move this one up. I'm gonna say move you up to there, because then I can build a pylon up here to connect to. And unfortunately, that's not gonna reach. That will reach. We can kind of come on over here on this side as well. Come around there. There we go. Hold it back, hold it back. It's actually not doing half bad. I might be able to hold the line. But I need to stop this stash from going off. There we go, and now it starts to escalate, because now it's getting access to all the nodes to place all at once. And now we also have the pylon network going. And they're all coming along the pylons. It's going a lot faster now. There we go, there we go. Nice, come on, get it built up. That's okay, though. So we'll just move those up. Let's move you up. Move you on over there. Don't want to lose you. Go place you down there. Go place some mortars. Where's that other one dropping down? Why don't you go on over here, and then you need to go get this, please, because that's still propagating water across. That's a problem. You should also be targeting mesh. Are there any upgrades? There are upgrades. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of upgrades right over here. Okay, get that. Get that. Shit, okay, where are they landing? Where is it landing? Okay, good. They're not... Fuck, okay. They're gonna hit the nest. They're gonna hit the nest. Don't hit the nest. You can't destroy the nest. Hang on now. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Gonna hit the nest? Come on now. What about the nest? Do that and then build that. There we go. Oh shit, where the hell did all this come from? Air land over here? I don't realize it. Okay, let's build all this up. Go drop you in. Go drop these mortars in. We can't let that start because that's gonna... Oh, because it has water. Because it still has water, it can spawn water, that's why. Yeah, we cannot let that start spawning. We need to build more mines. Why can I not... Okay, get you. Get you. Get more of these mortars. More of these mortars. Okay, now we have that. Let's go ahead and get missiles going. Missile. Dot, dot. Get my cootie shot. Right there. Go build that up. Missile. And then let's go ahead and get the miners going. Perfect. They're kind of all over the place with these, it looks like. Can't really rotate that in. These ones I can. See a spot. There we go. Nice. Which means I can fill in the rest of this with more energy production. And fill in the rest of that with energy production. And actually, I need to do something about this. There we go. We are kind of lacking on this side. We are kind of lacking. But now that we have that, let's go ahead and get fire range, fire rate, energy production. There's still one berry that is uncovering, then I'll get mine production. There we go. Get rid of that. Put a sniper up here. A sniper up here. Sniper up here. We got some heavy deficit, but it did do the factories first, so now it means that I have a lot more energy to stop this deficit. I'll make those into blue white real quick. Where is my sprayer? I think my sprayer got destroyed. Go ahead and move you up. Go ahead and move you up. I don't know how that's gonna do, honestly. And I don't know how that's gonna do. I'm gonna move over. Okay, good. The anti-air is actually doing its job. Nice. Okay. Okay, good. 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 This needs to come down. I can do this. Build this on the back side so they get access to shooting over on the other side. Perfect. Because what I'm going to want to do is the reason I moved that away is because I want to build a sniper here to get rid of these eggs. And that's going to create a big wave of bullshit coming at me. Let's go ahead and get this sprayer built, please. Kind of need it built, please, because this is going to start creating our anti-creeper for us. Get this one to be always on, and it'll spread enough to get on this yellow, then this yellow will start spawning anti-creeper for us, I believe. Start spreading it all out. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. I believe I have that correct. I'm pretty sure the yellow stuff does that. Because that's how the water was spawning, because there was like a tiny bit of water left. Or like they reached it. Yeah, I need to activate. Oh, well, you know, I need to get my mines. I need to get refineries. Also, goddamn. Sniper's going wild over here. Sniper's going real wild. They got a lot of stuff going on. How much are they launching at me? Jesus. Here you go. Fuck. Okay. It's a lot happening. There it goes. There it goes. Now it's starting to spread. Let's go put it up here at the top. Why am I not making blue light anymore? What happened over here? What happened over here? Do I need to put snipers on the inside of my base or something? Jesus. Oh, we even have more mining material. Okay, because we did have blue light and stuff over here, but it looks like... What, did a missile get through? A missile must have gotten through and destroyed some of my stuff, and I didn't realize it. Okay, well, that is annoying. And then rotate it. You know, that's fine, because that means I have a few more now that are... I have a few more mines this way. It's a little bit more efficient. There. Now we make a little bit more energy. And is my upgrade fully? Yep, my upgrade, they're all at 100% now, so we have more firing range, and we make more energy, so we're at 64, we're only using 33, that's actually pretty good numbers. Now we have this anti-creeper spreading at the top, which is what I wanted, because that's just going to kind of spread on down for us. We'll just keep that going as is. So how do we want to fight out from here? I think we just push forward. I think we just go ahead and just push forward, just make a whole bunch of turrets, and then just kind of push it back from there. Where do we want to go towards first? That's the real question. I guess that spore launcher looks like it'd be pretty easy. I can probably go for that. Oh, I can only choose one. I can't choose both. Mesh. Oh, target priority. Okay. So I need to gather. Okay, you know, we still have more mining ground though. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We still have more mining ground, right? We can still have even more energy. All right, beautiful. And then this will fit right in there, and this will fit right down here. Rotate this, and that'll fit right there, and there we go, pronto. Now, we also have more generation ground as well. Perfect. Don't have a really whole lot of red on. We did get the crystals, which means that it did activate that totem, which is good. So that's going strong. We really need that much energy production. I think I'd rather have more blue eye production. Jesus, okay, hang on. Didn't think I was gonna have to put anti-air on the backside of my fucking base. I don't know if all that would get made in time. Oh, okay, my other anti-air did get it. Still got it, though. I guess it still hit its bubble. Alright, but that's pushing back. Is there anywhere where I can fit a airport? Not really. I mean, I wonder. I mean, if I just hit runway, is there anywhere that pops up on the map? I'm not seeing anything that pops up on the map. I'm not seeing any, like, white squares somewhere where it might fit. Damn, not even right here. You know what, though? I mean, it would get rid of some of the crystals, but... push that forward while I don't die. And then, I think... we need to delete this pylon. And now I think, yeah. And now it fits. Build it directly on top of the crystals. Fuck it. Why not? Sure. Let's get one of these M rifts going. But now that that's happening, we make 5 blue eye, which means that we can probably have one... No, those are regular bombers. Let's go to AC. We can probably go to 1, 2, 3... 4, 5 AC bombers, and then the rest can be regular bombers. There we go, that'll work. That'll work. It'll take up some of the crystal generation room, but, oh well, we don't really use it for a whole lot, I don't think. Like I was saying last time, like, I don't think we really use it for a lot of things, besides just, like, the towers. My anti-air gonna get that? Okay, good. I don't know if it was gonna be like on the other side of the wall type of situation where it couldn't like get an angle on it. Alright, fantastic. Now we have anti-air like all over the base. Yeah, it's literally everywhere. Literally everywhere. Okay, you there. You do attack off to the side. You can take... Yeah, figures. Do I actually even have access to that? I don't think I do. We'll do that. That'll give access. That way it can build out. And I can't quite fit it. Can't quite fit it. But it does still get access. It should be fine. What are you building? What are you blowing up? Is it really just the eggs? Yeah, they're just blowing up only, like, just a whole bunch of the eggs. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and build this out, why don't we? Because I feel like this could be just as well of a good front line. There we go. Build a shit ton of mortars. Mortars. More mortars. We got this. Hell yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, just as a reminder, if you guys are liking the content, then please, by all means, feel free to like the stream. I greatly appreciate it. And as well, you know, if you want to become a member, every day I release raw, or not every day, every video I release, I also release a raw version of that video that shows all the behind the scenes and just no editing given to it besides some audio levels, right? So it gives you the behind the scenes of, like, you know, the raw version, and then you can see the nice, well-edited, full version video that comes out the next day. and always be marked with the raw, and it says members only video. So feel free to check those out if you want, especially the one that came out today. I think honestly that was really funny. I think it turned out really well. I liked it. Actually, probably need to upload a short about it. I made a short and I meant to release it, but forgot to. It's already a little bit late. But honestly, sometimes late time shorts do well. Surprisingly enough, I was looking at my analytics. Like, a majority of the views on my videos come in at like 5 a.m. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter the day too much. It'll be like at 5 a.m. Like, alright. Cool. I guess I have a lot of early morning risers. I mean, I wake up at like 1:30, 1:45 in the morning to go to work. So, you know, fuck it. Hey. Right there with you. Got a whole bunch of old farts that never comment. It's hard to get it. Like even on like most recent video, like I have a video that's at like 5,000 views or whatever, and I've got like 3 or 4 comments on it. Like, come on now, really? Just can't win. I don't really get a whole lot of comments on my videos for some reason. A lot of lurkers. Damn it. Hang on, get that all built up. There goes, go build a cannon there. And then hopefully that can hold it back for now, so it can be close enough for my nullifier. Damn, the nullifier has to be that close, huh? Oh, damn, okay. Mortar's doing their job, though. Shit. Damn it. It's gonna be hard to get this. Keeps spawning so much. Oh, right there seems to work. Right there seems to work. It's just barely far enough away. Never mind, it still destroyed it. Because of the stuff off to the right. God damn it. No, that still counts as water. Okay, hang on. Cannons? I think cannons. Cannons. I can hear it decharging as we slowly... we almost had enough water destroyed, and then the water gained back a little bit. Okay, let's get cannons going. Right, okay. Now we can go ahead and push this one up. And push this one up. There we go. And now we're winning back the reclamation progress again. And now we're not. Get the nullifier again. Hopefully it'll stay alive long enough. Okay, this ought to do it, though. This ought to get the reclamation bullshit going. This ought to get it going. Right, come on. You're almost activating before when we had less of this destroyed. You're not going to activate now? You're not going to charge now in the background? Yeah, look at that mortar strike on top of that shit. That emitter is still a problem. Hey, wait, I forgot. I have planes. We have technology. We have technology. We can fix this. There we go. Move on over here. AC bombers dropping in above. They're also destroying the eggs, so it's dropping in a lot of water, so I might lose a few units, but that's fine. Looks like we actually broke through perfectly okay. And then now let's get a nullifier first, because this is just an emitter, so it's not going to like release huge amounts of stuff all at once. It's just going to be releasing constant amounts of stuff at all times. I need to get towers over here. Need to get towers over there. Alright. Get them ammo. They're already out of ammo. No. There we go. There we go. Now we're shooting. Now we're shooting. And now we also got the reclamation bonus. So after this, we don't really have any main spawners. It's really just the mesh that's going to be spawning stuff. Wait for it to get neutralized, and then we'll move over the anti-creep. God damn. So that is a big amount. I guess this calls me wrong for trying to say earlier that, like, oh, it's not going to give you a big amount. It does. It do be doing that. It do be do. Okay. So that is all done. I'll take you guys. And I'm gonna say boom, boom, boom. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and say take the rest of these bombers. And then go clear out the rest of this mesh. Like, if we just deny it, like, nah, you don't get to spawn. Like, we just deny it the ability to even have the mesh to spawn on. Right, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we can kind of just win this by proxy from a distance. I mean, we do have stuff spawning off to our right, which is an issue. However, I think I have a solution. More towers. Go and get some more mortars, more mortars, more mortars, more mortars, more mortars. Thank you, please, very much. Do not come back again. Cool, awesome. Go fill in all this territory. Go fill all that in. Way too much, that's fine. Like, mortars really are just kind of OP, because, like, I mean, they do AoE damage. They have a further range. You know, screw elevation, they just clear out everything, you know? Pretty simple. This spore launcher is still an issue. I really need to get rid of that, if anything. And denying a lot of this mesh's ability to spawn water is doing us a pretty good job of just pushing forward. They are still constantly fighting it. I'm gonna try to nab this, so stop spawning water. It won't spawn water if I grab it. Damn it. It does have eggs next to it, unfortunately. Let's just go ahead and move these things up. Damn, okay. What's happening with the eggs? What's happening with the eggs? They're on top of my base now, and they're slowly sliding off. Okay. Okay, sure. Why not? Cool. Makes sense, I suppose. You know, why not? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess I do need snipers here. I hear stuff blowing up. I'm not a big fan of that. What's blowing up around here? Stop that. Because these things are launching things. Yeah, I got this little skimmer over here is launching water. Let's go ahead and build up a couple of snipers and we'll just go shoot everything. These snipers are about to pop off. These snipers are popping off. Everything is popping off. Everything is popping off. Jesus. Yeah, you build some snipers and this is what happens. God damn. Because they're destroying all the skimmers, they're destroying all the eggs, they're destroying all the things. Yeah, I mean, all the skimmers are the things that are patrolling in between. They're blowing everything up. A little bit of a deficit there for a second, but I think I already did build a terp before, or not a terp, a M-Rift back at my base before. Right? I did, yes. So I just need to build another one over there that's going to be on the front line. And I'll build another one over here on this front line. Let's take all this bullshit and just go move this up. There we go. And just go destroy it. Just go destroy it. Go push forward. Go push forward. There we are. And now I can just take all this on this backside and just say, again, just go push forward. Go land on top of that skimmer. Or on top of that, spore. There we go. And fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. Perfect, perfect. And we'll just say the nullifier is over here on this side. Which means I can take all this stuff and move it up over here. Because it's not doing anything for us right now. They managed to stun me building the mortars. But don't worry, all isn't inevitable. We are marching forward. And once we get rid of that, then we can kind of just literally just take everything and just say go march over here. Like I already kind of can. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Let's nullify it. Let's nullify it first. Where is that coming from? Hello? Stop that. Let's go solve that issue. And then now we can go take out the rest over here with our planes. Right? There we go. Okay. And then where is the, what do you call it? Fuck, what do you call it? The nullifier. Jesus. There, we'll build that there. Because now all that's going to be left is that bullshit over there. Of which I can then just take all of this and say go. And go it shall. And go it shall. Watch as it marches forward towards victory. I believe in you. I never had doubt in you. Yeah. And then hopefully it shouldn't really spawn anymore now that it doesn't have anything on it. I guess it is still making eggs though, which is the problem. The whole egg thing is still like a little bit of a downer. I'm just gonna go let you know, like the whole egg thing, still spawning water is kind of an issue. And then now all we gotta do is wait for that nullifier. We can just 4 times speed it. Watch as it goes. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There we are. Alright, fantastic. Fantastic. We have won. We have beat more. How many more worlds do we still have left to do? We still have 1, 2, 3. And I know that these last worlds are going to be hard. I've played this one before. That one's difficult. This one is difficult. It's really just a lot of stuff. And turtle is also very difficult because I think stuff literally falls from the sky or something like that. So this is where I'm going to leave it off here on today. Thank you for everybody who's watching and giving your participation. Make sure to like the video, join the Discord, become a member, and all that fun stuff, and you'll get a shout out, access to emotes and raw material and all that fun stuff. So thank you. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.